Nobody would have thought that I would be the one. Rhyner, Sports Talk.
Baseball, 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 baseball.
Oh, with the big mic. Oh, okay. All right, yeah. Okay, now I get it.
We got a lightning strike, boys. What happened over there, Grego? We had a little lightning strike right outside the window.
The Texas Rangers win the World Series.
All right. Here's a tip for all these Americano League teams.
Wait, you said tip?
Yeah, tip.
Okay.
With a P.
Keep jamming.
The ticket, colon, nothing but a big Gen X jerk-off sale.
This is a cool night or what?
Although somebody would hear that and go, bullshit.
I'm back, bitches.
And we're not back. Because we've never been. But we're live. We can say that.
Yes.
We can say that because we're at the CBD House of Healing. And I guess you could call this a little bit of a mashup of the podcast, if you will. Because we've ganged up with our friends today, some of our Your Dark Companion cronies and those who work outside the confines of Your Dark Companion, doing their own thing here at the CBD House of Healing. And we're going to edify you in one way or another for the next, who knows how long, till we just can't go anymore. But
Till we're too high.
till we're too high.
Where's my slushie?
Yes.
Yes, that's
Are
right.
we starting?
Maybe, you better be careful with those things.
That's so I hear.
Yeah. Start off with one pump, Victor.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh, it goes by pumps.
Yeah.
Yeah.
you
Pumpers
just-
have to pump.
Oh, so
Yeah.
like,
pumpers like to pump.
oh, okay. Well, hey, yeah, that's true.
You're one pump Victor.
Oh.
Maybe two. Who knows?
We believe in you, Victor.
Haven't tried yet.
But we'll start you off with one pump.
Amen to that.
Yes.
Now, in here with us today, we have Shoopy. We have Shippy. You hear them on Shippy and Shoopy.
Hello.
You hear Shoopy with me on Your Dark Companion. We also have Victor Villalba, the great Victor Villalba
Well, thank
of
you.
Al Maximo with us today.
Maximo.
Yes, that's right. You can say it. I can't.
There you go.
And we have Ashley. We have Yvonne. We've got everybody. If you'd like to come by and hang with us, well, we would love it if that were to come about in some way, meaningful or otherwise. The CBD House of Healing, as we told you many times, is in the northeast quadrant of the burgeoning intersection of Northwest Highway and Plano Road. Just pull into the northeast quadrant and you will see the CBD House of Healing. We got Sunset Lounge markers out there as well.
We have a tent.
Yes, we have a tent.
A tent.
A tent. Can you imagine that?
Yeah. It's right there.
And I don't know what we're doing here. I don't know what we're going to do here today, but we're just going to hang out. We're going to riff and talk about things that might or might not matter. But what we would like for you to do is come in here, see us, hang for a while, take a look around, see if you can find anything in here that might interest you and take care of some of your CBD needs or even medical needs. Maybe you're in a little pain or something like that. Mm-hmm. They got all kinds of good stuff in here that can help you out with that. And I'm very willing to testify because I just had some of it applied to an area that has been bothering me for some time now. Knock it off. Just knock it off, okay?
We all know where it is.
And, yeah, it feels all right now. It feels better than it has in a long time. So it works, kids.
Oh.
Has nothing to do with that.
That sounded great, though.
No, it didn't.
That sounded
awful.
pain-free.
It sounded a lot better than when you first got here.
Yeah.
It sounded as with it did not have a prize with it. That's why.
Yeah. It
No
didn't have a-
premio. Sin premio.
All right, I lost my whole train of thought there. Anyway, that's
it's
where we
great
are.
to be here.
That's where we are. That's what we're doing. It is great to be here. We love the CBD House of Healing. They've been with us for a long time, almost since we set out on this journey a year ago. And it's great to hang with Summer and Tracy and everybody else here. And like I say, if you've got something wrong with you and you're looking for some other way besides getting a prescription and going to the drugstore, waiting in line to get it filled, and you take it home and try it and it makes things worse, they might have something here that can help you out. It could be of legitimate help to you. So what you need to do is come in here and talk to Summer about that because she knows these things. So does Tracy, for that matter. All right, so that's what we've got going here. You got any grenades, or what do you want to do here?
I don't know. I think we can do a little bit of visiting with our special guests because they are guests or something like that today. But
Yes, they are guests or something like that.
hey, Darcy's parents just showed up.
All right. Well,
Hello, hello.
Yay.
they're spying on you. You know that,
Oh, I know.
don't you?
They're
Okay.
still seeing if they trust me.
All right,
Oh.
just so
Yeah.
you know that.
So the jury is still out.
I don't know. I don't know if they like me yet.
Don't worry, I'm not the best man.
You're a great man, though.
I appreciate that.
You're just not the best one.
Exactly.
Should you be?
No. That's a lot of responsibility.
Yeah.
It is a lot of responsibility.
I can be there. I can have a good time.
Like, there's a very good chance you're part of the wedding party.
Yeah.
Like, you'll be up there with me.
Yeah.
But most likely, my friend Jack, who actually set me and Darcy up, will be the best man. I've actually asked him, and he said yes.
Okay, good.
So,
good.
yeah.
So I
So,
didn't mean
yeah,
to bring
you
up
have no
something.
responsibility.
Okay.
Wait a minute. You asked him over me after all I've done for
Oh.
you?
You have done a lot, but you didn't set me up with Darcy.
Dang.
If I was with anyone else, you would be the best man, Shoopy.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
I wouldn't trust you with any responsibilities, but you would be my best man.
I don't like responsibility.
I know.
I can't be trusted with them.
No, I can't
they're
either.
tough.
That's what the best man
Yeah,
is
they
for.
are.
That's tough.
The best man is the one that makes sure you have a drink in your hand all the time.
Have you ever been someone's best man, Victor?
Yes, I was my younger brother's best man, and he got married up in North Carolina, and I disappeared on my wife for like 3 days, and she was pissed. She was mad. He was getting married, and I was getting a divorce. And then there's pictures of, because I mean I just couldn't leave my brother's side. I mean you know, so my wife, she's in the hotel by herself. She was pissed.
Man.
But anyway, the pictures outside the church. I mean, she's looking at the camera like, I hate you so much.
Wow.
But anyway, I was the best man, and I was the best man because we were in this little cabin where we stayed at, and this is out in the sticks, right? So for whatever reason, we were into this Sky Pilot song,
Yeah, by the Animals.
the Animals, yes.
Yeah.
Yes. So it's Sky Pilot. Okay, so we go out to I mean, we're obviously drinking, right? So we go out to this porch of this little shack that's in the middle of nowhere, and we are belting out Sky Pilot like exactly. There you go. There you go.
It's got a long intro.
Oh.
Fast forward to it.
Okay.
There you go.
Nice.
Wow. It's like you queued it up.
Pilot.
So
The
that's you
first
singing.
concert I ever went to was Eric Burden and the Animals
Yeah.
at the Fair Park Music Hall in 1967. This was a song that they had not recorded as of yet. What happened?
Huh?
I knocked the lights off, didn't I?
Something fell.
Oh, man. They hadn't recorded this song as of yet, but they played it anyway. And on the backdrop was a bunch of Vietnam War footage.
Right.
And this was a time where, that was a big player for everybody in my world.
Yeah.
And I had to get it squared away, But the footage was just awful. The most extreme,
Oh no.
bloody, gory, grossest war footage I've ever seen. I can't imagine where he got that. But this song was the backdrop.
Damn.
And I just knocked the whole thing off track, didn't I?
You did. That's okay.
But anyway, the next day,
Okay.
we had a pig picking. We had a pig picking outside from my brother's wedding, and there's a farmer that lives just down the hill or whatever, and he's sort of asking, and then someone points at me, and he walks up and says, "So you're the one that made that my cow's not milk?" Yeah, because we were yelling this, and my voice really carries, man. I mean,
No way.
It does. So it's going through this whole valley, and the cows just, no milk today, buddy. He was pissed too.
Wow.
Yeah, he wasn't happy.
How'd you work your way out of that?
I just kept my mouth shut.
Did you have to go to 7-Eleven for a gallon of milk for him or anything like
not
that?
at all.
To
Not
make
at
it
all.
up.
I'm sure he got over it. But he didn't give me like the wink at the end. He just kind of like stared at me. And I
Oh,
was
he was mad at you.
So you're
he
under-
was mad. He
you,
was.
You were under a lot of heat between that and your wife also
Well,
disappearing.
yeah. Olga wasn't happy. But anyway.
You ever piss anybody off at a wedding shipping?
No, not that I'm aware of. All my wedding experiences have been good so far. I've been a bachelor in a bachelor party or like a groomsman. I've done that twice now. But both of my friends knew, like, hey, we need somebody else to coordinate everything, to plan the trips, to book the hotel rooms, to gather all these people. Like, the group text would follow the end of my messages, and at that point it would be obsolete to me, and I would forget that it ever even happened.
Sounds about right.
But no, all my weddings have gone really well. Mostly DJ them now. None of my friends really getting married anymore except for groups, but
You can DJ it.
I would love to.
Yeah, DJ it from up at the altar.
Dude, that would be sick. I'll play an air horn when you guys say I do.
Yeah.
I figured Petty Theft would be the live band there.
That's going to be
No,
happening
he hates
too.
petty theft.
I love petty theft.
No, you don't.
Everyone loves
call me
Petty
a
Theft.
liar.
Have you ever ruined a wedding or anything?
I mean, probably. Not that I
How?
can think of. I don't know. Probably too much wine or something like that.
Well, at my wedding, I had half a drink all night, and I just didn't want to drink. I stayed, really clued in. And because at the end of the night, I wanted people because everybody says hello to you at the beginning after the first dance. Everyone's congratulations. And then at the end of the night, everyone has to say goodnight. So I wanted to be like, I wanted people to remember me like, but I sure made up for it for all the other weddings I went to. My goodness, that was like, I'm not driving home. I don't even know where I am. Where am I? That type of thing. So I made up for it. It was fun, though. I didn't piss anyone off. Though.
Yeah, well, that's good. That's a sign of a successful life so far.
Exactly.
I don't think you piss off a whole lot of people.
No, I don't think you do either.
You're a very pleasant man.
Yes,
Well,
you are.
thank you.
You're a
Well,
good
thank
guy.
Yeah.
Thank you. No, well, I mean, it's like I'm, I cut my teeth in PR, and in PR, you have to know what people that are looking at you are thinking or feeling.
Got to read the room.
You got to read the room. You have to. And when you're writing something, when you're writing a Q&A and you're going to give it to the CEO or the CFO or something, you're asking questions that people are going to want to ask, and you're answering them in the best possible way that is palatable and digestible to this individual that is actually going to be answering them. So the media training comes all into that so that you're thinking about what they're thinking as you're speaking. And that's just, that's kind of a way of not pissing people off.
But you're a psychic.
No, well, ask Ivan. Ivan knows. We read people. We read people.
All right, how did you get away with calling him Ivan? I mean, I asked him what his name was, Ivan or Ivan. He told me Ivan. I call him Ivan.
Well, to me,
you call him Ivan.
To me, it's El Chico Maravilla, which is Chico Maravilla is Robin. He's the boy wonder. Where would we be without Chico Maravilla? Where would we be?
Tell me about it.
Where would we be?
And without him and Ashley, we're screwed. We're just dorks talking on a couch.
Yeah, and that's not a question saying where would we be.
Yeah.
It's a statement.
Yes,
Right.
it is a
Yes,
statement.
sir.
We would be in the valley singing that song, not letting cows get milk.
Oh, yeah, exactly.
Yeah. But no,
Sky Pilot.
Yeah.
but with them, all the cows are milking.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yes.
totally.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Ivan's like, hey, don't make too much noise, okay?
Let's talk for a second about being a DJ, okay?
Oh.
Has anybody here been a DJ recently and maybe done a gig where there are famous people there? Have you, Shoopy?
No,
I know
can't
you're
say
into
that
this
I have.
kind of
I've
thing.
DJ'd before, but not with famous people, and definitely not recently.
Yvonne, have you ever done that?
He says no.
Victor?
Well, back in the day, I would put like 5 albums on the turntable, and that was my DJing.
Nice.
Like Steppenwolf and The Who, and
But that was back in the day?
back in the day with
Yeah.
turntables.
So not recently.
78 revolutions, right?
Ooh.
Wasn't it? No, 78. No, it was 33. 33. Then the 45, and then you had the 78.
Yeah, then you had the 78.
Yeah. This is like
All right, so Yvonne
a long time ago.
Yvonne hasn't. Victor hasn't.
No,
Shuby hasn't. I know I haven't. This is not.
Chippy, have you?
These are not waters that I
you
wander
have?
off into.
Hey, we got a yes over here.
How about you, Shippy?
Yeah, I have actually.
Oh, cool.
I have just this past Tuesday actually.
Pray tell.
Well, tell us about
You
this.
never told me a thing about this.
Yeah, so I got a text message, I don't know, probably, I guess 2 months ago now from the people over at Beatbox, and they were launching
What is Beatbox?
Beatbox is a... I'm glad you asked. Beatbox is like a... it's an alcoholic drink. It's real sweet. It comes in like a little, like almost like a juice pouch kind of. And it's got 11.1% ABV, so you don't need too many of them to get the
what
job
percentage,
done.
I'm sorry?
11.1.
Okay, that's decent.
And it's one of those, it's very popular with like college kids and people who go to big festivals and raves and things like that. Well, they reached out to me and they asked me if I would want to DJ their party at 7-Eleven launching their newest flavor with Shaq.
Whoa. I did see about this.
Yeah.
Wow, that must have been awesome.
Yeah, it was really cool. So it was something I've been looking forward to for a long time, and it was something I couldn't promote. Shaq didn't even promote it. Beatbox didn't promote it. The only thing that we could post, that we were allowed to post, was just a screenshot of the message that they'd sent out to everybody who subscribed to Beatbox text messages saying, hey, we're doing this pop-up party today at this 7-Eleven. They sent it out like just a couple hours beforehand because they didn't want the event to get too big for Shaq to show up and there'd be hundreds and hundreds of people just waiting at 7-Eleven.
So the idea was to have it and then people show up and by word of mouth saying, hey, Shaq's here, and then people show up.
Yeah.
Rather than say he's going to be here and people be there when he gets there.
Right. So
that makes all the sense in the world.
So you'd have, because they had done things, I'm not sure if it was Beatbox that did it with them, but Shaq had done events like this in the past, and too many people showed up, and they didn't have the security detail for it, and so he was like, I'm not doing this. Oh, right on time.
Thank you.
Thank you. So they'd done this before where they'd had, previous events, and basically too many people showed up, and Shaq was like, I got to get out of here. I don't have the security for it. So they wanted to make it a pop-up thing. And they wanted to reward the people that subscribed to their text messages to have the first, knowledge of the event. And it went great. I mean, it was really hot. As you can see, I got my first, it's not even a tan, it's a sunburn of the summer.
This was outside, huh?
It was outside, yes.
Wow.
So they started setting up around noon. So I got there around 12:15 or so.
Where was this? Can you tell us?
Where?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. It was 7-Eleven off of, it was in Irving off of Las Colinas Boulevard.
Just an average spare 7-Eleven?
It was a larger 7-Eleven, but yeah, just a random one that they'd picked. So Shaq went straight from the 7-Eleven headquarters right to the 7-Eleven. I guess they did some final things over there, and then he shot like a little promo video at the 7-Eleven. And so Beatbox had all these things set up. They had different games. There was trash can pong and cornhole, and the idea was just to have people hang out and just party together until Shaq showed up. He did a little bit of a media availability with Joe Trahan and some other folks, and it was great, man. He showed up. He got on the microphone and he basically said, thank you guys all for coming and celebrating my new flavor. And it's too hot out here, so we're actually going to bring the party inside where I will sign anything that you have, take pictures, just make it quick so you guys can all get home. And so super great guy, really personable.
How long did he hang?
He's huge, isn't he?
He was there from 4 till about 5:15 or 5:30. He actually stayed. His hard out was 5 o'clock.
Yeah.
And he had actually stayed longer to get a picture with some of the employees of Beatbox. He shot a little commercial right in front of me with one of the Beatbox branding people there, where they were kind of having fun with his product in the fridge right there, and then he took some last minute pictures and he took off. He was gonna rent a party bus to come over, and he actually ended up driving himself.
What?
And, yeah, and I learned this. His license plate is Shaq.
SHAQ.
SHAQ. Yep.
Wow.
Was he driving a Miata?
I didn't see the car. I saw. Yeah. He was. That's what I
Took
said.
the front seat out and he's sitting in the back seat.
Yeah. Or he's driving a smart car from the trunk. I actually didn't see what car it was. I just had heard that his license plate was Shaq, and he's apparently been around the area. I guess
he has a house around here.
Yeah, he lives here now.
He lives here.
Or he's got a house here anyway.
Is it in Frisco or
I think
Rockwall?
Frisco or something like that.
Yeah.
Is it Rockwall?
Oh,
Is it Rockwall?
Okay.
I trust
Rockwall.
Ashley more than I trust myself.
Yeah, same.
I thought all the cool people were in Frisco these days. No? Rockwall draws cool people?
Shaq is going to make it
Yeah,
cool.
he's
Okay, all right.
He's establishing something out there.
Yeah.
That's good.
So
Setting a trend.
Yeah. So
Well, let's send some love to Capel, too.
Yeah. We love you, Capel.
Thank you.
Yes. Hey, we love all points, north, south, east, and west.
Yeah.
Amen.
Copplehead Road.
The great Metroplex.
That's right.
Yeah, I've been a denizen there since 2003.
Wow.
Yeah, I've lived there for a while.
What's
Nice
your
and-
specific
nice and
address?
Wow.
And my cell phone number is.
Oh, I've got your number. Here, let me give it out.
1805, none of your business.
Yeah, nobody's bought a Harley or one of those crazy muscle cars in the neighborhood, so that's good.
That is good.
Yeah, nice and quiet. So,
That is nice.
and I don't like my neighbors, so I don't talk to them.
Oh,
So did Shaq give you any kind of nod of acknowledgement or anything like that? All right, we're going to get into your neighbors.
yes.
in a minute.
Yeah, I played one of his EDM songs that he made with Steve Aoki as he walked out, and he was gonna come up on stage with me and everything, but I think it was just so hot, and there were so many people that just crowded him right away. I just kind of handed him the mic, but he kind of gave me like a little hat tip just for playing his track for him, and then he went back inside and took all the pictures and signed all the things and went about his.
Did take a picture
Shaq
with
life.
anybody that wanted one?
Yeah, and like people showed up with like pictures of him and Kobe, or I hope they showed up with like a DVD of Kazam or something.
A DVD of what? Oh, Shazam.
Or is it Shazam?
Shazam.
Yeah. Kazam is the one that people think Sinbad did, but actually apparently doesn't exist.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Because of the what's that effect?
Mandela effect.
The Mandela effect.
Yes.
Yeah.
Everybody
What
was
effect
crowding
is
around
that?
him and everything.
Yeah. So they started to form a line. Just everybody. I mean, there was, for nobody knowing, it was actually a pretty solid turnout. There's probably between 50 and 100 people, I'd say, and there was a lot of people too that around the 7-Eleven would come up and ask me, like, "Hey, there's a bunch of Shaq stuff. Like, is he gonna be here in a little bit?" And I was like, I don't know, man. Like, I just acted like I was just setting stuff up. I was like, I'm not sure, maybe just stick around,
Good answer.
Yeah,
Actually,
sometimes-
like, I don't know.
Yeah. Sometimes 7-Eleven just has DJs there.
Sometimes, yeah, right? Yeah.
What was the first song you played at that gig?
Sky Pilot, oddly enough.
Yeah, it was.
How about that?
Yeah. There were
Scaring the cows
There were a
out
lot
there.
of cows out there. A lot more cows in Irving than I anticipated. And I don't want any milk.
No
so-
milk for you.
Man, I just can't believe
That's funny.
that after all this time, he has wound up here in our Fairburg,
And you'll see videos of him just at, the supermarket or 7-Eleven or the gym, and he's really nice to everybody that comes up to him. Real understanding about, hey, I'm Shaq, I'm a really big deal.
Literally.
So, yeah. And so, yeah, it is cool that he's made his way to the North Texas area and, seems to be loving it here.
This is a very this is a very convenient place to live because you got DFW, you got Love Field, and then traffic is a hassle. I mean, but I mean, I lived in LA for 4 years, and let me tell you something. I got the hell out of there. I mean, I didn't. I mean, 4 years was enough for me. And my girls were younger back then, and being in LA and living there, and then going to the beach and doing all these LA things. It's good when you're growing up because then there's no mystery or mystique to it.
Yeah.
You know exactly.
So is that why you got out of there? Just because it was just too much?
Pretty much. And I had gone to L.A. with a company that hired me from the Cowboys, moved me to the Woodlands, and then moved to L.A., and I was working at Century City. I was the VP of Public Relations for this Hispanic marketing firm. And, I mean, we were doing really well, but then, the company blew up, and I reached out to the late John Chang. I don't know if you guys remember John Chang with the Cowboys. Passed away in 2002, a long time ago. Anyway, so he said, hey, you know what? Yeah, come on back. We're bringing the Spanish properties back in. And then before you know it, I'm back here living in Duncanville for 8 months with my brother because his stepson stepped out moved out, and then I just kind of went into his room and stayed there for 8 months. And my mom asked me once, because they lived in Austin, I'd go visit them. She says, how did you do that? How did you stay at someone's house for 8 months? I mean, I have someone in my house for 3 days, and I'm wondering when they're leaving. So, I mean, and I said, well, Mom, you know what? I
have somebody in my house for 3 minutes, and I wonder when they're leaving.
Makes it tough to do the show.
But they have like 3-4 dogs all the time. So I told my mom, Mom, I just became one of their pets, basically. And that was it. And, of course, I would help out and do the dishes and, keep everything neat. So, I mean, 8 months, and then, I started with the Cowboys, and then the Mavericks thing showed up and everything. So, but yeah, I would say that Shaq finds this area much more convenient than living in other places where you're off the grid. I don't think he wants to be. I'm just saying, from 30,000 feet.
Yeah.
I don't think he wants to be off the grid yet. I think he enjoys being part of things.
Yeah, if he wanted to be off the grid,
he would be.
That would be a very difficult prospect for him.
Well, and he did go out in Dallas that night as well.
Yeah.
I have some friends who work in the bar scene, and they saw him later that night. They texted me to let me know, and I said, dude, I'm still suffering from heat exhaustion, but you guys have fun. So, yeah, I think he enjoys, like you were saying, being still part of things. Because, I mean, it's, as cliche as it is, you got one life. You might as well have fun with it. So,
Totally.
And especially a guy like that who's literally has his hands in everything. He's got a beatbox flavor now. Like, I don't know if he still is involved with, was it Pizza Hut or Papa John's?
Papa John's, yeah.
Papa John's.
Like, he went back
Being a police officer.
Yeah,
like,
he's done everything. Like, he went on, he's DJing like EDC and these major music festivals. Like, he's not only the main quest king, but he's also the side quest king as well. Like, he's done everything there is. And the fact that he just keeps looking for other avenues or other things to explore is really admirable and inspiring to me, honestly.
Yeah.
What does he mean by main quest and side quest?
It's a video game term, basically. Like, in video games, the main quest is like to get to the final level, beat the boss and all that. But side quest, you get to like do fun stuff and get coins or whatever.
I have to ask these questions of these guys many, many years my junior.
Yes, we're very young and
or I get left behind.
It's okay, Shoopy.
Yeah, sure it is. Let's see. I'm looking at bullet points that have been arranged up here. And the highlighted one is Victor's neighbors.
Yeah, we need to
Victor,
find out.
you got any neighbors to tell us about?
Yeah, we need to find out why they hate you or you hate them or what's the deal there.
I just, like when someone puts a block party coming up on my door, it's like.
You want me to DJ a block party for you and get them back?
Maybe that would put me in good graces.
There you go.
I don't know. I'm just kind of the antisocial old fart that lives in the neighborhood, I suppose. I just don't.
So am I.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, whatever. I just don't, sometimes I don't even wave. So.
Is that rude? Is that rude, though, after, like, a certain amount of time? Like, you see each other all the time, right? Like, do you have to wave every single time?
Chippy, listen, if you met my neighbor, the one neighbor that, you'd probably say, yeah, that guy's kind of a jerk.
Okay.
Yeah.
You want me to go door to door? I'll sell Girl Scout cookies or something.
There you go.
See if I just walk up, see what kind of people they are.
Well, it's not really that big a deal, but the thing is that I really don't have any sort of conversations with my neighbors. I just don't. I mean, it's like just don't see the need for it, and I guess that's really kind of being antisocial, I suppose.
Yeah.
You're
not much of a talker.
I don't really adhere to that anymore like I once did.
The anti-socialism?
Yeah, I've tried to become a little bit more social and a little bit more accepting of neighbors, but I can't identify with that. Because there were years where I would just go outside, I'd see them, they'd see me. They might say something, I'd just give them the knowing nod and go on about my business.
Well, the neighbor behind me, he wanted to change the fence, and I said, look, the side of my fence looks great. You want to change it? He said, yeah, because it's really rotted out on this side. And I said, okay, well, I'll contribute. So I gave him $2,000 for a job that he said was like $20,000. But he was very appreciative. And I told him, I'm doing this in the spirit of the neighborhood. What a liar I am. But anyway, it worked. It worked. I mean, jeez. No, but he was very happy with it, and I thought it was the right thing to do. So, okay, I'm not a bad neighbor. I'm not outgoing, but I always do the right thing. I feel. In my neighborhood, it's where I live, you know.
We have breaking sports news here.
Uh-oh.
Yes, that's right. A trade has come down. And the trade involves the Dallas Hockey Stars.
Ooh.
Dallas Stars at Dallas Stars says on X, formerly known as Twitter, still known as Twitter to me. If they want me to call them X, they can go screw themselves. We have acquired a 2026 third-round pick and a 2025 fourth-round pick, okay, from the Seattle Kraken for Mason Marchment.
Ooh.
All right.
Can this be good?
Ask him.
I mean, so Matt Duchene signed earlier today for 4 years at $4.5 million each year, which left the Dallas Stars with somewhere around $500,000 of cap space. So you knew some kind of salary dump was coming, and Mason Marchment seemed to be the guy that made the most sense. I can't remember exactly how much his contract is for, maybe around $5 million, something like that.
It's like 4.5.
4.5? Okay.
Yeah.
So basically you just signed your leader in points from the last season for what you were paying Mason Marchment, and you just offloaded Mason Marchment to the Seattle Kraken for draft capital, which the Dallas Stars needed since they've made a lot of win-now trades in the last few seasons. And you still got a bunch of unrestricted free agents that you want to try to bring back. You've got Jamie Benn, Evgeny Dodonov, Mikhail Granlund, Cody Ceci, and I think I'm forgetting
Blackwell. I think.
Oh, Colin Blackwell. Yeah. I believe those are all the unrestricted free agents. Plus, you've got guys that they may target in free agency from other teams, like Aaron Ekblad, the defenseman from the Florida Panthers. So, I think that this is just the first domino to fall for Jim Nill in the front office of the Dallas Stars to try to create some cap space, and they may go under a lot of changes this.
It sounds like it could be an active off season for them.
And that's what Jim Nill said. Aside from just finding a new head coach, there's a lot that he's got to do with the cap space, and then maybe he looks at the roster and says, "Look, we've tried the last 3 years to take that next step. We haven't done it. Maybe they'll make some bigger moves." Maybe not cap related. Maybe, Robo is a name that's been thrown out there a lot. He's entering the last season of his contract, which was a bridge deal, and you've got, Rantanen for $12 million a year. So there's a lot that could happen here the next few weeks for the Dallas Stars. I figured that Marchment would probably get traded, and Jim Nill goes and makes it happen, and here we go.
Yeah, it was a name that you'd heard, but he's a very productive player for him last year. And
how old is he?
26, 27, something like that.
And I thought that he was one that might survive anything like that, but no.
Okay, so he's 30.
He's 30, yes.
Thank you to my statistician, Michael Gruber.
You're welcome. Apparently his birthday was yesterday.
Oh, well, happy birthday.
So,
you're moving to Seattle?
Yeah, that's where he gets to spend his dirty 30.
Oh, well.
There are worse places.
I hope he has a good time. They got a lot of coffee shops up there.
What's the age in hockey where you really starting to see diminishing returns? It depends on your position.
It depends on the position and how you play. If you're a more physical player like Jamie Benn, you typically
that you're flying around everywhere.
Yeah, if you're hitting a bunch of people and you tend to hit that decline a little bit sooner. But I'd say probably 34, 35-ish.
Oh, okay.
But it just kind of depends. You can recreate your game. A lot like Vince Carter did in the NBA, where he was the high-flying dunker, and then when he came to the Mavericks, he was more of a spot-up shooter. But
good dude, Vince.
Yeah, that's one guy I wish I could have met while he was here.
I got to talk to him a little bit here and there, like traveling with the Mavericks, and then just sort of like, "Hey, Vince," and tell him something about North Carolina or something like that.
Yeah.
Make him laugh and stuff, and just a great guy, just a real relaxed. I'm sure that there was a time when he wouldn't be as friendly, I suppose. I don't know, but
sure.
But yeah, the times that I talked to him, he's really cool.
I just remember that game-winning baseline jumper that he
against
hit.
the
Against the
Spurs.
Spurs.
Yes.
Oh man, that was incredible.
That was sweet.
I remember
He
that.
endeared himself forever. I mean, not that he'd done anything to make me turn against him, because I thought he was a great and very underrated player
Yeah.
for the entirety of his career. But, man, that was awesome.
Yeah, that's one of those shots I'll never forget where I was. It wasn't anything special. I was working weekends for a radio station, working something totally different, like a
You can mention him here.
the
Yeah.
fan. I worked with the fan on the weekend,
Chip,
and
you can't say that.
well, I didn't, it's just, but I was working with them, and I went crazy by myself in the control room when I hit that shot.
Nice.
That was worth going crazy for. Are we hearing any names, any hot names on the Stars coaching front?
Neil Graham, who's coached the Texas Stars for the last few years. I'm not
I think
sure.
5 years.
5
or so.
years.
Yeah.
He's been a name that they've talked about, and then, God, I can't remember the university. David Carl, I think is
Yeah.
his name. He coaches the University of Denver. He's been a name that people have rumored.
Carl's a hot name.
Las Vegas.
So a coach could go from the college ranks to be all of a sudden the Stars head
yeah,
coach?
yeah. So they could.
Does that happen often in hockey?
I believe that Knobloch with the Oilers.
Yeah, Knobloch and Jim Montgomery, I think, are the two examples of.
Jim Montgomery, that was the head
Yeah.
coach.
Yes. Yeah.
And is now with the Blues, right?
The Blues.
Went from Bruins to Blues.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Didn't he leave kind of in a weird
He kind of
fashion?
did.
Yeah. Yeah.
He had too
It
much
was
fun
off the ice
or
related
something.
fun activities.
Well,
Yeah.
maybe it was on the ice. You never know, right?
I mean, maybe.
Yeah, if
Maybe.
it did. We didn't see it.
Yeah.
He probably
Lord.
had late-night keys to the arena so he could get out there on the ice and do whatever he
Yeah.
wanted.
It's like all he wanted
Yeah.
to do was just skate on
Who's
the ice,
gonna
and
know?
they can't have that.
Yeah.
Just one more lap.
Yeah. So yeah, we haven't seen though. There's not real like a leading candidate. They've kept it all pretty hush hush. I was gonna say Las Vegas had Manny Malhotra, who used to play with the Stars. They had him with the best odds of, from Vegas as being the Stars' next head coach. But I haven't seen anything surrounding that. So.
What are we thinking about the Duchesne bring back?
I mean, my first thought was for 4 years is kind of a lot, just because he'll be 38 at the end of his deal, and as we were just talking, like he's kind of around that time where you might see a decline. I mean, you didn't see it last year. He was the Stars' leader in points. His game fell off a little bit in the playoffs, but so did everybody else's. I mean, outside of Mikko Rantanen and Thomas Harley and Jake Ottinger, everybody until Robo at the very end were pretty non-existent during the playoffs. So I like it though for 4.5 each year. Like that's a very fair market price. He gets to stay in Dallas where he wanted to stay, and it's not something that at the end of the 4 years we'll look at and think that, oh man, he's at some crazy number that the Stars can't maneuver around.
Money-wise.
Money-wise, yes. Money-wise.
Who is the important bring back of all those guys you mentioned a minute ago?
If we're gonna, so my number one target would be Aaron Ekblad. If you could get him from the Panthers.
No, I'm
to
talking about
sign
guys on their team this year that
Yeah,
are,
Stars
that are-
free agents.
Stars free agents.
I would say, so Matt Duchene was asked this earlier. He said he 100% expects Jamie Benn to be the captain next year, but I think that Mikael Granlund is probably the guy that I would want out of, if I had to pick one outside of Jamie Benn, I would pick Mikael Granlund and maybe even over
I might
Jamie
pick
Benn.
him over
like,
Jamie Benn.
But for Jamie Benn, I mean, what I imagine is Jamie's going to wait till the Stars are done with all their offseason moves. That's why he didn't sign a deal or didn't talk about his deal heading into the season. He said, a lot like Dirk towards the end, he said, hey, I want to see what all we can do, and then I'll sign my deal around that. But I think Mikael Granlund, for all the unrestricted free agents for the Stars, I think that should be priority number one.
Okay, you mentioned another guy a second ago that I hadn't thought of yet as a free agent, but this guy was on the ice at critical times a lot, and I don't recall him screwing too much up, and that was Cody Ceci.
Yeah. He was a really solid defenseman back there, but he was kind of being exposed at times. He would let players get between him and the net, and you'd see real easy tap-in goals in front of him. I think as a whole, maybe it's a philosophy thing from the coaching staff. The Stars just need to get more physical, and they need to get bigger. You could kind of see, I mean, in the Stanley Cup Final, you saw Edmonton and Florida hitting each other like crazy. You didn't see a lot of that.
No.
And you have to do that against the likes of Connor McDavid and Leon Draisaitl. If you just let them skate and do whatever they want and they're not even worried about taking a check or anything, then you see what happens. So,
Is that because they're? I'm gonna say something really stupid. I'm sorry, but is that because they're a finesse team?
that's the way that I think they were. That's how they played. Was a very finesse team.
But because that's the way they want to play,
Well, I think
or
it's
because
probably,
they don't have the guys to be able to play the other way.
I think it may have been a little bit like maybe it was from the coaching staff where the coaches didn't want them to play that way. You don't want to. I mean, Mason Marchment, who we just talked about, you know, he's a very productive player, but he was also a guy who has a reputation for diving and he has a reputation for taking cheap shots and things like that. So when the refs would turn and see him involved in a scruffle or whatever, he was a real easy guy to send to the box just based off reputation. And that's fine during the regular season, but during the playoffs, that can really hurt you. I remember last season in the postseason, I think it was against the Oilers, there was a play where he got cross-checked in the back at the blue line. There's no way he could have embellished it or anything, but the refs called 2 for cross-checking and 2 for embellishment on Marchment. And it was a ridiculous call, and it was really unfair to him, but that's also just kind of the reputation that he's set for himself. So,
Anybody surprised by the way the Stanley Cup Finals played out?
no.
I don't see how you can be.
Florida is just on a completely different level.
They are.
So they were expected to repeat.
I don't know if they were expected to, but they flat out did. And if you watched it, you saw why.
That went 5 games, the final?
Six.
6
games. And, yeah, I think they're just so far above the rest of the league right now. And they play with all the things that we just talked about, the physicality, the finesse, the skill. They apparently talk trash better than anybody else in the league. And adding somebody like Brad Marchand from their hated rival, the Boston Bruins, that was just the perfect addition for them. And you saw it. He was huge for them in the Stanley Cup Final.
It's a very well put together team.
Yeah.
I mean, they got a lot of guys who can do a lot of things.
And they can keep the nucleus together for next season as well?
I believe so. There's a chance that Sam Bennett will leave, but I think there's also a chance that Sam Bennett is going to want to stay to try to repeat. And so,
repeat.
The 3, yeah.
Wow.
And I mean,
in hockey, it seems like those guys appreciate that kind of thing a little bit more than they do in other sports.
For sure.
The three-peating?
Or just the chance to do something like that.
Right, and to take less money. And
they take a look around and where else they might go, and they think, man, I got it better here than I would anywhere else.
Like, do I want to go play in Anaheim for 8 years making $10 million, or do I want to stay here for 4 years making $7 million and win 2 or 3 more cups, or have a chance at 2 or 3 more cups? Yeah. It's a thing that,
it's a hockey thing, man.
And you never know. You know, during a parade when the beers and the champagne and everything's flowing, it's really easy to be like, yeah, I'm going to stay here forever. And then when you get a contract put down that says 10 years, 8 years, $10 million, you're like, well, Florida, it's been real.
Yeah. And I got to take care of my family.
I got a lot of bills.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
I got mouths to feed.
Yeah.
I got aging grandparents.
Yeah, exactly.
Life is tough.
Yeah. So that's the feeling right now is they were chanting 8 more years. I think Sam Bennett was yesterday, I believe. But it's a different thing when you get the other teams with the offer sheets in front of you. So we'll see what happens. But even if they lose Sam Bennett, I mean, they've got an incredible roster. So.
Man, they do. I was really drawn in to the Stanley Cup Finals. Some years I am, some years I was not. This year I wouldn't miss it.
Yeah.
Because I wanted to see just what it was that made the Florida Panthers, who play in a place that before the series started, I couldn't have told you where it was.
Yeah.
I thought they might have been in I don't know, in somewhere in Orlando or who knows where,
Yeah.
I didn't. They were just a kind of a nebulous thing that I didn't know anything about.
Well, and the matchup was incredible because you've got the Oilers, who even if they were down 4-0 or 3-0 in the first period like they were in one of the earlier games, they've got so much firepower they could easily come back. So you could tune out if you wanted to, but it's you always run the risk of missing an incredible comeback and in the end, an incredible game.
Where is the stadium for the Florida Panthers?
Sunrise, Florida.
That's in Miami or Fort Lauderdale or somewhere like that.
I think it's
somewhere
Fort
down there.
Lauderdale.
Fort Lauderdale. Okay, that's right next to Miami.
Yeah.
So
that's
Wacky Florida.
yeah,
boy,
Wacky
Florida
I
is
don't
wacky.
mind.
Florida,
that place
Florida
crazy.
men win Stanley Cup.
Yes.
All right, Shoopy, take it.
Okay. Well, Shoopy,
Shall we?
you were on a podcast
Yes.
with our friend Jeff
Podcast.
Kavanaugh and our friend who is related to someone in this room.
Oh,
Katya
Someone in this
Villalba.
room?
Yeah.
Oh,
the great Katya
Someone,
Michelle.
someone
Yeah.
on this round table?
Someone sitting right next to
Well,
you.
it's not you.
It's not me.
and I'm not sitting next to you.
It's
Yeah.
not. No, you're not sitting
not.
next to me. Yvonne, is it Ashley? How about you? All right, so it's not Shoopy, not Shippy,
Nope.
not Yvonne,
Not this time.
not Ashley.
Who could it be, though?
How about you, Victor?
No.
No, I wasn't there. No, not that I know of. No.
But you're related to Katya as far as we know.
Oh, the great Cat Jones.
Yes.
Yeah, I came up with that nickname once because my younger daughter, Christina, when she was born, they gave her to me, and I said, man, she was born in Mexico, so I was like, parece una tiki-tiki. So her nickname was Tiki-Tiki from the moment she was born. Tiki-Tiki this, Tiki-Tiki that, I call her Tiki-Tiki. So it got shortened to Tik and whatever. So Katya, we never really got a nickname for her. I mean, we tried a couple, but it just didn't really work. So I was working at Valley Ranch at the time, and there was this guy there that worked there, Clarence Carter, great guy, and he knew my family well. And we were sitting there, sort of in the bullpen, just kind of like hanging out. And then he said, "Hey man, so I got a question for you. So you have Christina, and she's Tiki Tiki, but Katya, she doesn't have a nickname. So what's up? What gives?" And I'm like, we tried a couple, but they just didn't seem to stick. And he's like, let's think about this. So he goes, "Hey, how about this? How about Cat Jones? Cat Jones, like screwed down, like Mike Jones, right? Like Mike Jones, totally." So I go home excited, right? Because I got a new nickname for Cat. So I walk in the house, and this is back in the day when you had one standalone PC, no laptops, no phones, none of that. She's on the computer.
Floppy disk.
Totally. And I walk up and I say, "Hey, Cat, Clarence and I came up with a nickname for you." And she's like, "Okay, what was that? What could that be?" And I'm like, "Cat Jones, like screwed down." And she's like, "Okay, that's crazy enough. All right." So now she
actually liked it.
The great Cat Jones, yeah. And people call her Cat Jones, so nicknames.
Pretty awesome.
Yeah.
No, next time you need a nickname, come to me. I'm the nickname generator.
Okay, all right, cool.
That's my nickname.
That's a very Colombian thing to give people nicknames,
It is. It really is.
Very familial.
It's Dirk's birthday today.
Yes.
Oh, royalty.
He hasn't been traded.
How young
I'm
is
like,
he?
That's
wow,
awesome.
this is really good, by the way.
Uh-oh. It begins.
Yeah, be careful.
So I heard.
You don't know how good it is.
All right, there's a warning here. Do not operate any machinery while using this product.
You can wear headphones, though.
Can I talk?
Yes. Well, try.
We'll find out.
If you're able to.
It's funny, like you mentioned we aren't back from anywhere. I'm like, I feel like I haven't left since the last time I was in this exact same chair.
Yo, that's right.
We were talking about, I don't know, the Cowboys or something, and then this a mysterious storm hit out of nowhere, and I
That
wasn't
was
sure
weird.
if it was the slushy or if I was needed to nap,
Or both.
Yeah.
Could have
or
been
both. Yeah, I think I went home and took a very nice nap.
Naps are good.
But yeah,
Naps
this
are
slushy
great.
I think got better since the last time I had it. It's
Ooh.
delicious.
And now you know what to expect. So you're good.
Yeah.
I know what to expect too, and I still won't touch it.
Well, last time
I can't
was
handle it.
Last time I was more like, am I the only one that is feeling this way? I'm like looking around. Are you guys good? Are you
Like, I wound up texting, you, Shoopy, and Cavs the next morning. I was like, did any of y'all feel a little different last night? And I think it was Ashley that's like, yeah, you guys got Delta 9. Because I think we were expecting Delta 8, which is more mellow and all that.
That's more of a body thing.
I believe so, and yeah.
From what I know.
whatever it was
Yeah,
last
you
time,
of
it
course
was
don't
great.
understand a thing about any of this, and
Yep.
yeah.
Man,
Never-
it just snuck
yeah.
up on me something fierce. I was just sitting there rolling along with it, and all of a sudden I realized I am high as shit.
Well,
And I hadn't been high in years on anything.
But with one of these?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
To be fair,
Well,
they,
salud.
yeah. To be fair, I think we each wound up drinking 2 with 3 pumps each, and that was maybe a little more than our minds were ready for.
But 3 pumps, is that like having 3 doobies at the same time? What's
I
that
don't
all
know.
about?
I don't know what the equivalent is.
Woo-dee-boo-doo-woo-hoo.
Yeah, we might have Summer or Tracy join us in a moment to kind of help us do the math on that.
Yeah. I mean, it's not like I'm sitting over here denigrating it or anything
No,
like that.
no,
I'm just telling you about
not
my
in the
experience
least.
with
Yeah.
it.
Not in the least.
I hope there are people out there listen to it and thinking, man, that sounds great.
It
Come on
really
over.
is. Yeah,
How's
I mean,
the healing?
I'm doing it again.
I was gonna say, like, it wasn't a bad
No,
experience.
it was great.
It was just maybe unexpected.
Yeah.
I just remember sitting here and was like, I feel like I should talk. I just don't know what to say right now.
Yeah, I think it was Ashley.
And then when you
earlier.
realized you were speaking.
Yeah. I was like, and then I was
How
like,
did that happen?
did I say that out loud or
Yeah. No, it
So
was-
how old is Dirk today?
That's funny.
Oh gosh.
47?
47?
Yeah.
Wow, Dirk is 47?
We live in a world where Dirk is 47.
That guy that I used to call the two-tontine is 47?
Yes.
Man, that's weird.
The great Dirk Nowitzki.
They grow up so fast.
Still very tall for his age.
Yep, he is. And
Still.
still great.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. What a great guy.
Awesome guy. All right, pick another one there,
All
Shoopy.
right, Shoopy, what do you think about the Rangers?
I think they are just a mess, and it's getting more and more difficult to be hopeful or think that this is going to work itself out.
Well, recently, you and Gregor were talking about it's early, don't panic, this and that. Is it starting to set in now?
Well, we're a third of the way through the season.
And
we're
this-
over a third of the way through the season.
Okay.
And I wouldn't say it's time to panic
Correct.
just yet. But, man, you would like to see something. You would like to see some sign of guys that are going to be able to string offense together.
Yeah.
That's the whole problem right there. They'll get a guy hot, but he'll be the only one. He'll cool off. Another guy will get hot, but he'll be the only one. You know?
Yeah, sports is all about confidence, and confidence comes from winning streaks. When you go on a winning streak, like in the NBA, for example, you go on a 6, 7, 8, 9-game winning streak. Man, you're a Colossus. You're Atlas. You're carrying the world.
Yeah. You go
you're
out
making
there every
things
night
move.
thinking nobody can take you down.
Nobody can beat us. And in baseball, streaks are also very important because it separates you from the riffraff in the division, but it also gives you that confidence that, hey, the ball looks like a freaking watermelon right
Yeah.
now, you know? I mean, that type of confidence causes streaks. And right now, when you see, because I mean, I'm big baseball. I love baseball. And when you see a guy go into the, go up to the plate and they just don't seem to feel comfortable, that's the state of the team. You know?
my big question is, are they listening to enough Creed? Do they need, like, with arms wide open?
Yeah, do we need to get Statzer to work in a little bit more into the playlist?
Yeah, do
Yeah,
or
I mean,
maybe
that worked before. They better try it. They
Or
better
may-
try something.
pivot to Nickelback?
No, they don't need to do that.
Yeah. Sorry, too far. Dump that. Dump that. So what do you think about the trade? Is it too early for the trade deadline to determine buyers or sellers? Are they still within striking distance where buying makes sense? Can they buy anybody that'll help
When
the
is the
lineup?
trade? When is the trade deadline?
It's usually around July 31st.
Yeah. It's July 31st. So it's starting to come into sight. It's not time to freak out and do anything stupid just yet unless somebody else is going to do something stupid and you can take advantage of that. But I don't know. This has been the biggest man bites dog Rangers season we've ever had. Because usually the Rangers can't pitch. They got lousy pitching, bad starters, lousy bullpen. Something is not working in there. But they can always hit. They can also always score runs. They might put up 8 runs, but they might give up 10, you know?
Yeah.
This year, it's completely different. They don't score any, but they don't give up any either.
Their ERA
the games
is
are
one
all
of the
3 to
best.
1.
Well,
They've been shut out like a ridiculous amount of
Yes,
times,
they
right?
have.
Like almost 10 times, or has it been 10 yet? Are they getting there?
It's
They're getting
definitely
close, right?
close, and it's pretty much a rule at this point that if they don't score 4, they're losing.
So they need a grand slam every game.
Yes.
Yeah, they need a grand slam every game.
Well,
And I
that's
don't-
good. That's possible.
Right. You can do it.
You could.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's possible, but I don't know if it's exactly likely.
Yeah.
Don't you have to? Don't you kind of have to go for it with it being Bochy's probably last year too? Like you can't sell for his last season, right? Isn't he probably retiring or?
I get the
It's not
sense that-
official, but it
I get the
does seem
sense.
it wouldn't be a surprise. Let's say that.
Yeah, I get the sense that that's going to happen.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I'm sure they'd like to go for it, but they're not going to go for it without selling a lot of stuff off and getting some hits and getting some batters in here, guys who can get hot and stay hot for a while. But to do that, what do you got to do?
You got to give some stuff up.
What do you got to give up? What's everybody
Pitching.
going to
Oh,
want?
pitching. Yeah.
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 So you're robbing Peter to pay Paul here.
Yeah.
And how do we know that any hitter they bring in is going to hit
Well, you don't.
with,
You
is
don't.
it a system thing? Like, Booney took over, a month and a half ago now? And
Yeah, and for about 3 games, that looked like a brilliant stroke.
wasn't
and you're
that
hearing from
16
him all the
runs in
time,
Minnesota
and- yeah.
twice?
Yeah.
And, they've had a couple outbursts like that, but otherwise, it's been 1, 2, maybe 3 runs at best.
Yeah. And now it's to the point where outbursts like that, where they score like 7 or 8 runs in a game, that looks really suspicious. It looks, like it's cool and everything like that, and I'm sure fans love it, but the prudent Ranger fan has to be asking himself, okay, this is all well and good, but can this last? And the answer has been no, it can't.
Yeah, you're looking for the position player to come out and pitch the 9th inning, throw some knuckleballs at 60 miles an hour.
Yeah.
because You got 16 runs. All right, let's go. I just, to me, once again, it's all about confidence. I see, for example, in my just viewpoint, they need a left fielder that can hit and hit consistently and not be the best fielder, because your worst fielder is usually your left fielder, your center fielder, and your right fielder. The right fielder is the one that has the great arm and can hit. But the left field right now is just it's barren. You've got guys that are not really left fielders playing left field, it seems to me.
Yeah, there is that, and for whatever reason, the guys that they were counting on to be productive this year just haven't been, Corey Seager hasn't been. Corey Seager's hitting 240-something.
Oh.
Marcus Semien had a horrible stretch there for a while until the OG got together and lit a fire under his ass.
Indeed. All credit to y'all.
Yep, all credit to us. And, he's doing better now, but he's still hitting 226.
Yeah, and
You
that's
know?
been the weird thing is that's pretty much the same lineup that won the World Series. Like, that's what was fielded today. The only real difference was left field, which was Langford instead of Jankowski.
Yeah.
But otherwise, that lineup is what won the World Series 2 years ago. And that's what's really confusing is did they all just have full-on career years that there's never a chance of repeating?
They might miss Leody Taveras.
Oh.
I don't think so.
Okay. All right.
Boy, he was fun to watch his last few weeks with the team. And when he went on to Seattle, he's now in the minors again, but felt like it was fielding a ball off his knee every other play, and it was just so confusing
no.
watching him because,
He got the yips.
because he was known as what was supposed to be like an elite defensive center fielder in the minors. And even when he got to the majors, that was like his calling card was like, he might not hit, but he's going to save you runs on defense. And then all of a sudden, this year especially, he's misjudging fly balls. They're falling right in front of him. I can't believe one hasn't fully just popped off his head like Canseco. But it's just been so weird to watch his decline. So, I don't know. The offensive side of things has just been so weird this season.
Weird with a
wasn't great last season.
capital W, because like Mike said, this is a franchise that's known for its bats, not its pitching, and it's like once again repeating what you said, it's completely turned around.
Yeah,
completely.
the fact that we got Patrick Corbin pitching for us and doing awesome. Like, he was supposed to be on the trash heap for the last 4 years. Like, he signed that big deal with the Nationals, and pretty much was worth nothing. That almost entire contract after the World Series win in 2019 for them.
There's a lot of that.
They brought him in here, and he just turned the thing back around. He's good again.
Yeah, and Tyler Mahle.
I was going to bring him
yeah.
up. They have a few different starting pitchers right now, right, that have kind of had that same journey where it's kind of like the reclamation project, you know, low risk, high reward. Is there any chance of that happening with Craig Kimbrell?
And I was going to say, we
I
signed him to the
wouldn't rule it
minors.
out.
Is he with the big club or is he at
He's with
Round
the minors
Rock?
right now.
Round
yeah.
Rock.
Yeah.
I would not rule it out. You know, the way things have been going with this thing. I mean, if you're a pitcher and you come to the Rangers, all of a sudden you're golden.
Yeah, and that might be a strength to see why Chris Young, that he's just able to pick them when it comes to pitchers. And, you know, his hit rate has been insane on that. But, yeah, for whatever reason, the offense just can't find itself.
And where's Jock Peterson now?
Hurt.
He's been hurt.
He's injured.
I think he's still
He's
about,
injured and batting 107 or something like
Well,
that.
I saw one time
Yeah.
he was 0 for 76.
Yeah.
something
And
like that.
I went and I saw all his at bats, and it's like 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0. Oh, he got a hit back in 2013. Wow. I mean, it was horrible what he was going through.
Yeah,
I've
it's
never
been
heard of a
rough.
guy going 0 for 76.
Something like that.
But
It was at least
it
like
is
0 for
something like
40.
that.
Yeah.
I remember
I
it
know
made it
that.
to 0 for 41 because I said he did it for Dirk.
That's right.
That's why I remember that. That's why I remember it got that bad.
Thank you, Dirk.
Yeah.
That's just one more thing, one more reason why we love you.
Amen to that.
All right, Shoopy, bring something up.
All right. Would you like to talk Rafael Devers, or would you like to talk the Lakers selling?
I would like to talk the sale of the Lakers.
Yes.
This is big. This is big. The Lakers were bought by the owner of the Dodgers.
Mark Walter.
Mark Walter is his name. For a cool $10 billion. Wow.
Yeah.
Now let that sit for a while.
The first call is to your CPA. Hey, guess what?
Guess what I did?
Guess what happened?
So you know how you didn't want me to touch that account? Well,
Guess what?
I bought a team. I bought another one.
But
Mark-
he's the head of some big mutual fund. Or
Yeah, he
hedge
is.
fund.
He's one of those guys.
He's
But
a financier.
he's a very low-profile guy. You know, there are fans of the Dodgers that can't even pick him out of a lineup. He stays way, way in the background. He does not meddle with anything. What he does do, and what he did with the Dodgers, and what he's going to do here, is go out and find the best guys possible to run the team, to be his general manager, to be team president, all that stuff. He goes out and gets the best guys that he possibly can. He steals them from other teams, pays them a lot of money, more than the team that they're with can or will match. And they go over there to him and they keep doing what they're doing. And they do it great. And you know, that's why the Dodgers are the Dodgers. And I fully expect that to play out here.
Are you a Dodger fan?
No, I'm not. I'm not a Dodger
You've been to
fan.
Dodger Stadium.
Yes, I have.
obviously,
I have been to Dodger Stadium a couple of times. And if you've never been to Dodger Stadium, you should go.
Yes. It's amazing. A building from 1964, I believe.
Yes.
And it's still the same building. Obviously, they've done different things to it, but I tell you, the sight lines there are fantastic anywhere.
Before they moved into Dodger Stadium, they played in the Los Angeles Coliseum for several years, right after they moved there from Brooklyn. And then they built Dodger Stadium, and it looks very much the same now as it did on day one. Now, there have been upgrades and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But the vibe of the building right now is very, very much the same.
Sure.
And if you've never been there, you need to make it a point to go because it's a fantastic place to watch baseball.
And it's the weirdest thing because you drive down the freeway that goes right by downtown, and you have no idea that on the other side of the hill there's the stadium.
Yeah.
And then you go around, and I think it's the 5, but you still have to kind of go in, and then all of a sudden, whoa, there's a stadium here. I mean, it sort of comes out of nowhere.
Yeah.
It's crazy. It's a cool place.
That's the best kind of a stadium situation to have.
Yes.
You know, one that just comes out of nowhere on you.
Yeah, I remember the old days at the old Turnpike Stadium. You remember those?
Yep, I remember those for sure.
I remember being out in the bleachers and yelling at the players, hey, blah, 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 and yelling in Spanish at them. One time I remember playing the Red Sox, and Tony Armas, Venezolano, and Jim Rice, center and left fields. So I'm sitting out there in the bleachers, shirt off, whatever. And then there's a fly ball. So it's not really a line drive. It's more like a fly ball. And then all of a sudden, it just falls right between Rice and Armas. And they're kind of looking at each other. And I'm yelling every single cuss word in Spanish. So they grab the ball, they throw it back in, and I'm, watch the ball and throw it a second and this and that and the other. And then all of a sudden I turn around, and there's Tony Armas with his glove in his pocket, like on his hip like this, just looking in the stands like, who was that? Who was that? And as soon as he turned around, again, letting him have it.
Guys would do that at the bleachers at that place.
Of course. It was a sport.
Yeah.
That's what it was all about. We used to show up with a cooler of Carling's Black Label.
Oh.
Do you remember Carling's Black Label?
Oh, yeah, you bet.
$1.99 a six-pack.
Mabel Black Label. That's right.
Is that a beer?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Carling's
Black Label. Carling
Nice.
Black Label.
Carling's
You
Black
can
Label.
keep saying it. I'm still not going to know what it is.
They used to say Mabel Black Label. That was how the commercials went. But,
I figured that.
Yeah.
But
Okay. All right.
Yeah, that was back in the
it's
day.
okay. But one thing about the Lakers sale that's interesting is Jeannie Buss is confirmed to be staying on as governor. Actually got it in writing in the deal, unlike a certain other former owner of a team that we all either love or are employed by. Or both.
I'm on both.
Yes.
I love him. And I hate that he's not going to be involved anymore. That can't be good.
Do you think he actually knew that wasn't going to happen? Because I have seen some theories just the last couple days that Cuban said he was going to stay on as governor and all that through the rest of the season and maybe the off season to help set up a smooth transition. Mm-hmm. And then as soon as the deal officially became finalized or just got done with last season, it's like, okay, Cubes, thank you for your money, but we don't need you.
Yeah.
The drift I got was that he was told he was still going to be in charge of basketball operations.
As governor.
Mm-hmm.
I guess.
I thought that word was thrown out there at that moment.
Yeah.
But then all of a sudden, no, the governor is so-and-so, and guess what?
Who is the governor? Do we know?
Dumont, right?
Dumont, yeah.
Oh, my God. Howdy Doody's the governor.
Zip.
Yeah. So that's not the important part. The important part is that Jeannie Buss is
You're going to leave me
apparently
hanging out there on that, huh?
Yeah.
What's that?
Yeah.
You're going to leave me hanging out there on that?
We want
Mike,
them to
there's
stay
certain moments
employed.
in one's
Yeah.
life that you have to make a decision. Fork in the road.
All right, okay. A
Yeah.
business decision. I understand
Like Dion,
that.
you got to make a business decision
Right.
sometimes.
Business decision.
Anyway, go ahead, Shoopy.
So Jeannie Buss does apparently have it fully in writing and confirmed and all that she actually will be staying on as the governor of the Lakers.
When did this governor thing start? I don't remember it being around too long.
Because it used to be owner and it was, language things.
Like legal language or something?
To kind of get with the times, let's say.
Okay.
Yeah.
But they don't call governor to any other sport. It's
No,
not
it's,
like
it's pretty much owner everywhere else.
Yeah.
But, yeah, basketball wanted to try to.
Oh, yeah, they just changed it a couple seasons ago,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. That's okay.
Well, I just know this. I was reading some stuff about this today. I did not see her mentioned anywhere. And the stuff I was reading went on and on about what I was talking about earlier, about the way Mark Walter operates with the Dodgers.
Right.
And how he went looking around for the guy who was the best general manager in the game and hired Andrew Friedman away from the Devil Rays. And he went around looking for the best director of baseball operations or a team president or whatever, and stole that guy away from wherever he was. This guy will get who he wants.
Basically, yeah, he hires the best of the best at every position in his organization.
Yeah. That's just the way he rolls.
Probably
Not a
pays
bad way
them
to be.
accordingly too, right?
I would assume.
Yeah. These guys don't work free.
No, they don't.
But he's willing to meet that price. because he knows that gives him the best chance at winning. And he does seem to care about that.
Yeah, it seems like the winning element for a Lakers season is a tremendous windfall. To win the NBA title means just the dam just opens up. You know, it's just got to be really enriching from a financial standpoint to be able to have that type of opportunity.
Yeah, and the thing about the way he operates, and Mark Walter seems to operate, is the Dodgers are good year after year after year after year. You go into every season knowing that they're going to be good, and a lot of seasons they're going to be the best thing out there. And, you know, it's always been that way for the Lakers. You go into every season knowing that they're going to be good, but now I think we're going to see some pretty extreme measures taken to make sure that that remains the case.
So LeBron sticks around?
Maybe.
Well, I wonder if he's going to run it like he does the Dodgers, where, I mean, you have a salary cap in the NBA, but you can go well above that and pay the different tax aprons. If now they'll be willing to pay all that, and if they'll put together like these crazy super teams, you know, whereas maybe the Buss family wasn't as comfortable doing that, if he'll run things a similar way where it's just like an all-star squad.
Well, in baseball, the way he does that same sort of thing there, despite there being no salary cap, is with deferred money. Like Shohei Ohtani is making very, very little for what he's actually doing.
$2 million instead of $70 a year.
Yeah. But at the end of the line for him, whenever he wanders off back to Japan or wherever he goes, he's got a ton of money coming.
Oh, yeah.
I would be okay with
And
that.
I'd be okay with that too.
Kind of like Bobby Bonilla. He still makes like $3 million a year.
Yeah,
Bobby
that's
Bonilla
right.
Day. I think we're due for that in a couple weeks, right?
That's right. Bobby
Yeah.
Bonilla Day is on the way. What are we going to do?
What is Bobby
Maybe-
Bonilla Day?
That's when he gets his annual.
when he gets
It's
his
already
pay.
passed this
Yeah.
year, right? Did it pass
did it?
already? I think so.
Oh no!
Here, let me look it up.
Breaking news. Hold
Boy,
on, it already happened.
If it is, it went by really unheralded.
Yeah, which is very unusual. It's usually got a pretty decent bit of build-up.
Yeah, usually you saw it
yeah,
somewhere.
it's July 1st.
Oh, thank God.
It's July 1st. We didn't miss it.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay,
Everybody
that's good.
relax.
That's
we
good.
can
Calm
do
down.
Yeah, we'll
That's
all
good.
do a
And on-
special show about it.
On July 1st,
So what's the drink of choice on Bobby Bonilla Day? Is there?
The Mabel Black Label.
There you go.
Nice.
Carlings.
I still don't know what that is.
It's a beer, apparently.
It's a
yeah,
beer.
it's a,
and it had a
beer that
commercial
was-
with a jingle.
It was a beer that was around in the 50s and 60s.
How did the jingle go?
Mabel, Black Label.
Okay, that's what it was.
It was around in the 80s, too. I used to drink that all the time when I lived in the village, as a matter of fact.
Whoa.
Oh, yeah, totally. Totally.
All right.
Go to the store, buy a six-pack of, and then you open the first one. Whoa! And then, it's not so bad. Yeah, let's go. Totally.
It was swill of the highest order.
It was. Amen to that. But there was no money back then,
Now, what was your scene in the village like in the 80s?
Well, actually, I'm a finance major from Tech, and I was working at Merrill Lynch at the time. So it was fun times.
All right, so
Oh,
you
yeah.
were...
I was trying to get people to give me their money. Not too many people did. I didn't last too long. But the time I was there, I was living in the village. I was living with these two brothers that I've known in Mexico City all my life, and we had some good times. We would walk out at times to the parking lot because the village is all connected, parking lots and everything. So we'd go out and be like, I think I hear something over there. And then we walk over there, and there'd be a party going on. And hey, there's a keg. All right. Hey, how you doing? Hey, I know you. Hey, just kind of having a good time.
So what was your hang in the village?
Well, I used to go to Lower Greenville a lot. Stan's Blue Note. Mm-hmm. Back when it was that little narrow thing.
Yeah.
Now it's all this big thing and everything. Used to go to Snuffers when it was just this little itty bitty thing with like two tops.
Yes.
Back in the day. Then there was a club right across the street that we used to go to, changed names several times. And that was back in the, God, I really can't see anything. Well, maybe it's because, okay. Because the sort of dark club days,
Was it Nick's?
That was the name of it once,
Yeah,
at one
yeah,
time.
yeah, okay.
And then I think there was a place down in Lois Greenville we used to go to. And then, of course, there was the In Cahoots days in Upper Greenville. Do you remember those days, right?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
In Cahoots and
Swinging times, man.
Totally. Yeah, like my brother has lived in Dallas all his life and for a very long time. And he was telling me that he was in Cahoots once, and he was like, wearing the clothes and talking to the girls and this and that. And so he's like dancing. I mean, this is back in the dancing days, So he's dancing and he feels someone like here. He's like, hey man, get out of here. And he turns around and it's Preston Pearson, and he's like, "Oops." But then I did get to know Preston Pearson because I did a couple events and everything. And I said, "Hey, Preston, there's a funny story. My brother was dancing this and that, and he bumped into you." And he turned around and said, "Oh my God, it's Preston Pearson." He just laughed. He thought it was so funny. But that was the times, You're hanging out, and all of a sudden there's Tony Dorsett, and there's Randy White hanging out. It was cool.
Swinging time back then, man.
It was fun. It was a lot of fun. Totally.
Shoopy, did you ever live at the Village?
No.
Okay, I didn't think so.
No, I never lived at the Village. In fact, I've never lived in an apartment complex per se.
Oh.
Duplex,
Wow.
fourplex, yes. Big complex. No, I've never done that.
Interesting.
Is it?
I don't know.
I thought it was interesting.
Yeah.
I don't think
It sounded
is.
interesting.
Yeah. You
It's
had my
really
attention.
But it sounds
really not.
But it sounds like there's something behind that maybe it would be hard to understand.
It would be hard to
There's
understand.
a lot of things about him
It would be hard to.
understand.
It would be hard to remember too, because that was a long time ago, and a lot's happened since then.
swinging time.
Oh boy.
A swinging time indeed. You got any other notes for us,
No,
Shooping?
hell, not really. Do you guys have anything else y'all want to talk about?
Well, the Devers thing is pretty interesting.
Okay, you do want to talk about that?
Well, I mean, I
Yeah.
did read up a little bit about it, and David Ortiz had some comments to say. To paraphrase, what he was saying is that Devers needs to grow up, and there was moments when he himself, David Ortiz, was obviously not happy with what they were throwing down and the contract situations. I mean, it gets dicey. There were times when he was really upset, and he was ready to throw it all out and this and that and the other. But the story goes is that Devers signs this $330 million contract, and he's playing third base, and then all of a sudden Bergman shows up, and they want to put him at DH, and he's knocking the ball all over the place. And then that kid got hurt on first base, and then all of a sudden he's asked, well, not asked, he's told, you're playing first base, and he didn't want to do that. Now, why doesn't he want to do it? I'm sure there's a lot of different reasons, but one of them is, I'm not going to let you guys jack me around like this. Do you know where I live? Do you know what I drive? Look at this ring. This ring is more than your salary, and you're telling. I mean, I'm not saying that this is the things he was saying, but that sort of attitude permeates people that are not thinking the big picture. Like David Ortiz, at one point, he was in that situation, but he was able, according to what I was reading, he was able to control himself to be able to become one of the mainstays of the Boston Red Sox after being with the Twins. I mean, he had a great career.
I remember him getting traded from the Twins to the Red Sox. And he came in that room and saw that if this was going to work, he was going to have to fit in. He was going to have to comport a little bit differently than he had with the Twins, which, as I understand it, he pretty much ran the room there. But here, they had other guys who ran the room, and if this was going to work, he was going to have to bite down, swallow hard, and maybe put up with some things that he wouldn't have put up with otherwise, but just fit in. And to the credit of David Ortiz, he did that.
Yes, he did.
And now he's a Red Sox legend.
And they told him to play first base, and he did. He did it. I mean, I'm not sure he did it gladly. I mean, who wants to start learning a new position? But he did it because for the benefit of the team. And for whatever reason, Rafael Devers just didn't want to be in that type of situation. And that's just maturity, according to what David Ortiz was saying.
It does sound like, though, at least with Devers, he heard the rumors about Bregman and pretty much asked Craig Breslow, the GM, is there any truth to this? And it sounds like at first he was kind of told no, just rumor. And then, you're our third baseman. And then when they did sign him, it was like, well, he's going to play second base. Bregman is. And you're going to stay at third. And then all of a sudden get to spring training. Nope, Bregman's third baseman. You're going to be the DH. lose your glove for the season, basically. Then Casas gets hurt,
Right.
and they ask, well, can you play first base? And it sounds like he was more or less like, well, no, you told me to lose the glove, and I haven't probably done any fielding all season. I've just been DHing and kicking ass at it once he got, through those rough first couple weeks, where it sounds like the Red Sox have a lot of communications issues stemming from Breslow. And this is something me and Chippy briefly were going to discuss, but on our show, is that apparently the Red Sox are using like AI to interview their job candidates. And these are for like high up positions. Like some dude that eventually did get hired went through like 6 rounds of interviews with an AI bot. Never talked to a person.
That's cool.
And it sounds like that's just how the Red Sox are operating, where everything is very siloed. Everything comes from the top down. It's just basically you're expected to do this, and if not, you get
For
your
all
ass
you know,
traded.
for all you know, John Henry is a robot.
We don't know.
We don't know.
I
Sorry.
can't prove.
Yeah.
I can't prove
I
otherwise.
know. I have no proof saying otherwise either.
Has anybody seen him lately?
No, I don't know what he looks like.
No, me neither. But did you guys see that he said when he went to the Giants that he was going to try to learn first base as quick as possible
Yeah,
for them?
yeah.
Like he was already, during fielding practice
So
and
it's
all that.
so it's clear it's like the way the Red Sox handled the whole
Yeah.
thing. It wasn't as much about the move or anything. It was how they handled it. They had AI telling him, "No, you're not going to be expected to switch to first base." And then it shows up to spring training, and hey, here's Alex Bregman. You're moving, by the way.
Yeah.
If you were going to do an interview with AI, what would it look like?
I don't know.
I
Just
mean,
probably one of those little chats that you get every time you go to a website that pops up like, "Hi, I'm Steve, your virtual assistant friend." And then you say, "I'd like to talk to a person." And they're like, "No."
Or back in the day on the Windows computers, that little paper clip.
Clippy.
Yeah.
Clippy.
That little paper clip would show up. I'm like, "Oh, dude, yeah, I actually did have a question.
That's
How do I
right.
save this?"
Clippy.
Right.
Did it have like a smile with big eyes? And
Yeah,
everything?
yeah.
yeah. And then the eyebrows would go like this, something
Yeah,
like that.
he was very intrigued by what you wanted to ask him.
Yeah. Had great manners, too.
Oh, he was very polite.
Very polite. He
Very
was raised well.
He was what?
His parents raised him well.
They did.
Well, what did you ask him?
Mr. and Mrs. Clip.
Pretty much how to do crap with Word and Excel and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, just
But
computer
technical
stuff?
things.
Like
Technical.
Microsoft software. Yeah.
Man, I'm worried about AI.
I know you
Yeah.
are. You don't even like QR codes, and those aren't
No,
AI.
I don't. I don't.
QR codes are literally just links to a website, Shoopy. That's all they do.
All right, Mike, let me
No,
ask
there's got to be more to it than that.
Mike, let me
They
ask
probably take-
They look too scary.
They do look scary.
They do. They are intimidating.
Let me ask you a
just go
question.
with
When
it.
the cell phone started, okay, just from the very beginning,
Okay.
you had the big brick ones, and
Yeah.
then they started getting smaller and smaller. And then I remember, my wife got a cell phone, and I said, I don't want one. And a year went by, another year went by, and I still didn't have one until she finally said, here is your cell phone. This is how it works. When I call you, you answer. Okay. So when the advent of the cell phone occurred, did you resist having a cell phone? And how long was that?
Yes, I did, because that's just the way I roll. I can be a little bit on the, shall we say, stubborn
But
side
low tech, too.
and unwilling to go along because,
Come
yes,
on.
low tech for sure. What?
You stubborn? No way.
That sounded like a jab.
No, I literally have never seen him be
My
stubborn.
first one was a Motorola flip phone.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I got that when I was at the ticket.
I was going to say, I think Grego said something along the lines of you had one of the first cell phones because
Yeah, I
they
did.
came out
I
around the
did.
time of
Yeah.
the ticket,
Yeah.
and you were Mr. Big Shot because you were the program director.
Yes, I
as
was
well.
running the thing, and I needed to be in constant touch.
Okay,
So
well, there
I
you go.
had to learn how to use a flip phone.
Could you remember you could text back then, and it would be like the QLM and the NL whatever, and you had the tick 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 and tick tick and tick tick like
Yeah.
different.
To get a C, you had to
Oh,
hit,
yeah.
Yeah,
hit
you had to
one
hit it like
3
twice.
times,
Yeah,
and
exactly.
I was a beast at
I was.
texting like that.
I was too.
I'd be in class, like, talking, having a whole conversation, make a few typos here and there, but
Kind of like the scene in The
loved it.
Departed where he's like, with his phone
yeah,
number. The
yes, exactly like that. Now, On our CBD House of Feeling text line, I've been asked to see your phone.
My phone.
Yeah.
Why? No, I don't want to show my phone. No way.
I was tipped off.
Oh, okay, yes.
I was tipped
That's
off.
Ivan.
By the Chico.
Ivan. Hey, listen. All I know is that my phone causes certain people to laugh their ass off, and I don't want to do that anymore. I don't want to do that anymore.
Well, let's just see it. Can we see it?
We won't laugh.
Yeah, we won't let.
I'm gonna
I mean,
mute
look,
my mic.
I've got
All
mine
right.
sitting right here.
Here's my phone. This is my phone. And look, it has a button. Isn't that cute? Look, it has a little button. Que bonito! Jeez. All right. See, everyone's laughing at me now.
Okay, I
There's
thought
nothing wrong with that.
I thought it might have been a flip phone. I mean, that is
Oh,
an
God,
old phone, but I thought you were
please.
gonna be like,
Yeah.
here's my phone.
Yeah, that's still probably what, like a
Oh, boy.
Generation 5 or something. That's not
It was
bad.
made
This
this
one?
millennium.
Yeah.
I think it's a 10, maybe?
Okay, you're double digits. That's pretty good.
Chico, what is it?
Uh-oh.
Like
What
an
is it,
8,
Chico?
maybe? 7?
Chico.
Chico Maravilla.
Come on, Chico.
It's an older phone. Now, Katia has been telling me, hey, Dad, whenever you want to go, I'll go with you, pick you out a phone. This and that. Yeah, sweetie, we'll do it. So we haven't done it yet.
Okay.
But it's coming up. I know. I mean, we do remotes al máximo. Recuerde al máximo semana tras semana, cada miércoles. Usted puede ver al máximo Víctor Villalba y Carlos Nava. Y salud. All right. Thank you.
I love
God,
him
that's
so much.
incredible.
Hell yeah.
But anyway, see, I lost my train of thought. What was I
Oh,
saying?
no. Say all of that in English.
No.
Okay.
So what was I saying? I forgot. All right.
I don't know if my
Yeah, remotes or something like that. With
Oh
the
yeah.
maximum?
We're doing the
Oh.
remotes. We're doing the remotes, and then Ivan will say, "Hey man, you need a new phone. First of all, it's not downloading to your rinky-dinks phone, so we can't get. You still have to be on the phone with me until it downloads, and then your volume is awful, and you can't even hear us. So there's
So
that's
it's-
called regañado. Me regañó.
What version is that?
My
So,
phone.
Yeah, an iPhone what?
if I'm
8, 7,
well, okay.
9. I don't know.
I just looked it up here, and it says the iPhone
With the
the
button?
button in the middle on the bottom is the iPhone SE, the 3rd generation.
Oh, there you go.
And our boss
And-
Becca says that the 8 was the last one with the button if you're going
Oh,
by
okay.
the numbered ones.
Oh.
All right,
Okay,
well,
okay.
That's me.
But I did have the
8.
SE, and that was pretty nice having the button. And
Hey, look, my
It felt
son-in-law,
weird
my
switching.
son-in-law Elton said, "Hey, man, as long as you can call people and you can receive calls and send text, you're good." So I said, "All right, great."
Do you have a computer?
I have a laptop
Okay.
that I don't travel with.
Ah.
Yeah, I don't have to, so I don't.
All right, now I'm kind of on board with his idea about just being able to text and get calls and
Yeah.
make calls and all that stuff.
And take pictures too.
You know, if that was all that I wanted the phone to do, that I think I'd be fine with that.
Sure.
I'm-
Well, okay. Well, what is the part? Is it the invasion of privacy issue with the phone that you feel like you can't have a moment without having to have your phone? In other words, you leave your house and you're driving somewhere and you're halfway there and you have to make a decision. I forgot my phone. Do I go home for it or not? Well, normally, yes, you do. You need it. You have to. You're waiting for emails, this and that and the other. But in your case, is it like this sort of leave me alone sort of thing with the phone?
No, I'll turn around and go get it.
Okay.
Unless it's here and I'm going to Mineral Wells or somewhere like that, then I might not.
Although we
But-
did find out a couple weeks ago that Shoopy averages 10 hours a day of screen time on his phone.
Wow.
It's pretty impressive. It's like nearly double me, which is really crazy.
Wow.
I know.
I feel like my screen time would probably be pretty crazy too.
Yeah, look it up. But yeah, as Ashley says, texting and calls are about the last thing Shoopy uses his phone for.
Screen time.
Yeah,
the-
that's probably about right.
Yeah.
Because I'm always looking shit up and
Yeah.
stuff.
You're looking for news
Yeah, I'm looking for news
and nudes.
and nudes.
Well, I'm looking for I'm looking for crossword clues so I can finish the stupid crossword I'm trying to finish. Yeah, it's like, oh dang, okay, there it is.
Like 10 hours and 2 minutes.
Okay.
That's a
Maybe
day.
mine is wrong.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Wow.
All right, we're about even.
Yeah. That's good.
Yeah, mine's saying 4 hours, 41 minutes, daily average.
Wow.
And that's down 9% from last week, which was, I don't know. I'm not going to do math.
So now you think you're cooler than us, huh?
No. I just spend less time on my phone. I just can't think of what the hell I'm doing otherwise.
You should get
That's
Candy
pretty
Crush.
Ooh. Maybe
Yeah,
that's
you
that's
don't
why
have
it's
Candy Crush?
I don't have games on my phone. I've never been a phone
me neither.
game guy.
Yeah, I don't have any games on mine either.
I
I'm not
wasn't.
opposed to games.
I'm just all the time looking up shit and stuff.
Yeah.
I wasn't.
Yeah, it's really convenient for that to say, oh, what was that? Look it up.
Yeah.
And then you can just put whatever, what happened such and such day, and it answers it. You know, you could put it in any sort of colloquial way, and the thing answers says, okay, this is it right here. Here it is.
Yeah, you can. If I'm not sure if your phone would have it, but most phones have
Thanks so
Siri now. Or you
It's
can-
got
okay,
Siri.
you do. Okay.
I have arguments with her all the time.
Oh,
Siri, you're stupid. I don't understand what you're saying.
All right, now that is where I draw
Prove
the
your
line.
point.
I don't do Siri.
oh, really?
No, I don't do Siri.
I don't.
I think you'd like Siri if
No,
you got
no, I
used to
wouldn't.
it.
I would not.
So
I don't want to take the Siri plunge.
Yeah, but you like telling women what to do.
Siri's not a woman, though.
She is.
She is.
No, she's
Or at least the
not.
voice of one.
No, she's not. She just makes you think she is.
She's AI.
Yeah, she's
The
AI.
plot thickens.
And the only AI I'm not afraid of is Allen Iverson. And I'm kind of afraid of him, too.
Yeah, I feel like I'd
And
be
you're
more
afraid of
afraid of
practice.
him.
And my
Yeah.
what?
And you're afraid of practice.
Yeah,
Practice.
Are you got any other items, Shoopy?
Not really. That was pretty much everything we talked about talking about. So,
Well,
what would y'all like to do here?
I don't know.
We
What'd
do?
she say? We
I
got
didn't
30
agree
more,
to that.
30 more minutes.
Well, this will be fun. You guys want another slushie?
Man, I'm working on
We can
mine.
come up with topics
Yeah.
that way.
Are you enjoying that,
That would be a
slushy?
good idea.
Very good. Very tasty.
Talk to who?
Summer? Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
let's
yeah.
talk to Summer.
Do we have a capability of getting her on a microphone? Do I need to give up mine?
No, I will. Sure.
Oh.
Certainly.
All right,
Right.
come over here, Summer, and talk to us in that
Yay.
way that you do. Here she is, Summer, the boss lady of the CBD House of Healing.
Yay.
Now look, which camera am I supposed to be looking at? This one? Okay.
Second one.
Now look, if you've got something wrong with you, you need to come here and get it figured out, because she will figure it out. She has already helped me here today. I got a pinched nerve in my neck, and it's been making me crazy, and it hurts all up and down. I've been in immense pain for months. But here at the House of Healing, they have all kinds of stuff that can help you out with this. And today, Summer took me back there, and what did you put on me?
You got the salve stick. Yeah,
Oh.
the full spectrum salve stick. It's wonderful. It feels like a warm and cold at the same time.
Yes, it's like Bengay on steroids.
Yeah, I said, let's just put this on and see what happens over the next couple hours. And maybe it'll work. And it did. It
Yeah.
was effective.
It doesn't hurt.
Yeah.
For the first time in months.
And
It
that-
doesn't hurt.
And that
That's
wasn't even
amazing.
the main prescription, right?
Right.
Yeah, so you still got more goodies. I've already got them lined up for you.
All right.
Hell yeah, Shoopy.
Making decisions on your behalf.
I need somebody to do that.
Yeah.
So how long you guys been doing this?
This is our 4th year.
4th year.
We opened in late 2021, and took us a while to kind of get our feet on the ground, but I think we're getting it. We're getting it figured out.
Now in your live spots, I say this is women owned. And that is absolutely correct.
Yes, I'm woman number 1, and Brittany is woman number 2. She's got her store in Abilene, and she opened in 2019. And then we opened here at the sister store in 2021.
What made you decide that this was something you wanted to do?
Well, cannabis had been a part of my life for a long time. I was using it to manage stress and anxiety, and I knew that it had been effective for me, and I knew that there was a stigma around it that I felt I could improve with, my background as a nurse, just kind of being honest and transparent and beautiful and intentional about it, So I was really inspired by the aesthetic that Brittany had created that was that welcoming, bright, inviting aesthetic. And I thought, man, couple that with my healthcare background, and I think I could really change some lives. And that's what we've been trying to do since we opened.
Well, I think you changed one today.
Thank you.
'Cause I want more of this, man.
Good.
It's really good. She put it on me, and it was almost instantaneous. Like I'm constantly hurt back here, and she put it on me back there, and it just kind of went away. And it was kind of like I say, been gay on steroids,
I love it. I use it for bug bites, for menstrual cramps, for working out, muscle pain. It's so good for all of it.
You ever use anything like that?
I can't say I have, but now I'm intrigued. I want to hurt myself just to try it out.
It's a staple in the medicine cabinet. Don't hurt yourself.
Okay.
though.
Maybe I'll at least walk outside
Just
and
have
get
it on
bit by a
standby.
mosquito.
Yeah.
Just have it on standby.
Yeah.
Yes, it's a medicine cabinet staple.
Okay,
Exactly.
fair
Yeah.
enough.
How about you, Shippy? You ever try anything like this?
No, I haven't, but I think I need to figure out whatever it was you got him. I need to get some
This is
myself.
going to be like a YDC regimen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get all
great.
you guys on it.
That would be a good thing. I would support that fully.
What's
in
it
whatever
called
way
again?
we can.
What's it called again?
The YDC regimen.
No, the actual.
Oh.
Sorry. I do like that though.
Yeah, that's great.
I cleverly named
Yeah,
it.
you did.
Salve stick.
Sapstick.
Salve
Okay.
stick. Yep.
No, I'm awesome. I'm absolutely ready to try it.
You high?
Okay.
You high right now?
I don't think so.
Oh, okay.
I'm halfway through.
You're getting there.
I mean, I'm probably getting there.
You're definitely going to
Yeah.
get there.
Are you high?
I feel good. One thing when I was walking through the store earlier, I noticed was like the Awake pills or something,
Yeah.
or the Awake gel or gummies over
Yeah,
there.
they're
How-
pressed tablets.
Okay, yeah. Can you explain those to me? Because I drink a lot of caffeine
Yeah.
in terms of coffee and Red Bull stuff that's probably not good for you.
Those do have caffeine.
Okay.
They've got caffeine and isolated CBD. So really the CBD is there to bring the caffeine down a little bit, so you're getting the energy from the caffeine without that kind of like buzzy feeling that is not always super pleasant.
Yeah, and that's what caught my eyes. Be caffeinated minus the anxiety.
Exactly.
So that's another thing that I was going to talk to you about after we get wrapped up here.
Yeah, those are great for caffeine users, and I myself have been in that situation where I'm like, I don't really want to drink another cup of coffee. I don't want to
Yeah.
buzz out of here, but I need
Yeah.
a pick-me-up. If you're willing to reduce caffeine, you might try the mushroom gummies. Those
Okay.
are really nice.
Okay.
The morning mushroom gummies for just getting rid of that brain fog without any stimulants. They have
Okay.
ashwagandha, which is going to help calm you down, the CBD, lion's mane, which is great for, it's neuroprotective, great for brain health. So that might be something that you try without having to add caffeine in.
Yeah.
I might not be the
I like
best
it.
endorser just yet, but I got prescribed the morning wellness and the nighttime wellness gummies last week. I am sleeping better.
Nice.
I'm at least a little bit smarter, I think, throughout the day. There's still a
Love
lot
Dude,
of
you were really
lot of
smart
room
this
to
week.
work. Yeah.
I was noticing
The
that.
mushroom
know.
gummies made him smarter.
Oh, good. So it might have knocked down a little bit with the slushy, but I'm getting there.
Probably
2 steps
enhances it.
forward, 1 step back. That's
yeah,
okay.
hey, but it's all fun.
Yes.
So you've noticed this change in him, Shippy?
Yeah, I was gonna ask him about him. I didn't want to be weird about it because he's never bad. But I was like, man, you were extra good this week.
Yeah. So I was going to say, this is only a weekend, so, it's got a little ways to go, but already feeling good. It's
All
nice.
right.
The
Sold.
crazy brain at night has been tampered.
I haven't been
Tamped
told I
down
was
a little.
extra good this week since I was 34.
What the hell did you do then?
Wouldn't you like to know?
Wow.
I'm not sure I would.
Well, Summer, you are a wonderful partner.
Thank you.
You're a wonderful partner. We're very glad and very lucky to have you with us here at Little Stolen Water, and I hope we got a long-term scene.
I do
working
too.
here.
I've loved our relationship. It's been super fun to work with you guys, and it's just a treat every time we get together.
All right, it is at the northeast quadrant of the burgeoning intersection of Plano Road and Northwest Highway, the CBD House of Healing. Just come in here and see for yourself. Take a look around. Look, this is no pressure vibe, you know? You come in, you just want to look around. Look around. You'll probably find something you're going to be wondering about. And when you're wondering about them, Summer can help you. Tracy can help you. They got people here that know what this stuff is about. And they got people here that can help you get to where you want to be. So check it out. The CBD House of Healing. We got anything further to do here, Shoopy?
I don't know. I think we'll give all of us a moment to reset and get Victor back on the mic. See how he's doing after his slushy.
All right.
Which it looks like he might have.
Oh, yeah.
I think he just crushed it. Victor, did you just. Yeah. I don't know. How you feeling, Victor?
You know, I do feel a sense of tranquility.
Ooh.
You know, sort of that body thing of.
Do you feel at one with the universe?
No, I wouldn't go. I wouldn't go that far, because that's kind of an acid trip, right?
So they tell me.
Yeah. Now, I never. I'll be honest. I never really did any acid back in the day. That someone said, "Hey, here's some blotter," and I'm like, "Yeah, you know what? Go blot yourself. I don't want any of that. See you later." But no, I never really did that. But the fact is that I feel relaxed. I feel like it's good. Kind of like, hey, let's put a baseball game on. Who's playing?
Let's put a baseball game on.
Let's put a baseball game on. Pull a baseball game on, get the crossword going, and all of a sudden it's time to go to sleep. And House of Healing has everything you need to get that nice rest. Anxiety-free. You wake up, wow, those were great dreams. Thank you, House of Healing. Thank you. Gracias. And remember, House of Healing, cbddallas.com. That's right, cbddallas.com.
That is a read.
That is a
and
read.
He didn't read.
You got any grenades?
I got a few grenades.
All right.
Okay, can we define grenades?
Yes. This is a segment
This is
or
Group's
something.
Grenades.
Yes, where basically I just throw out random topics, nothing necessarily relevant to today.
Okay, cool.
And get your thoughts.
All right.
So we're going to start off with, what is your personal hell?
Ooh, wow.
Oh, man.
Personal.
Oh.
Personal.
That's not just a grenade. That's an H-bomb.
Yeah, you should have prepped me for that one.
Personal hell is when you're going on 35, you still haven't hit the intersection with 183, and you're late to the Maverick game, and it's against the Lakers, and you don't know why you left when you did. You should have left earlier, and you're pooping your pants because you're not going to make tip-off. It's kind of like, damn it, why didn't I leave earlier? That's the personal hell for me. Man. When you're like, damn it, And you could have controlled it if you left earlier.
Have you ever pooped your pants in the car?
Not in the car, but otherwise, yeah. In the airport one time I pooped my pants, and it was a mess.
Why?
Yeah. Well, I was working PR, and I was traveling I don't know where, and you're eating this and eating that and whatever. And all of a sudden I'm just walking, oh, no. No! So, hey, man, there you go. Kind of waddle up. Excuse me. It's like, oh, my God, what happened? Yeah, so... Yeah, hey, I'm being truthful. The serum got me.
The slushy got you. The slushy only allows the truth. So how did you get yourself
the mic
out?
drop for today.
I don't know. I want to keep exploring it. How did you get yourself out of this mess?
Oh, just, you go to the bathroom, take care of business, and then go about your way. Commando.
Hopefully you at least had a change of clothes maybe because you were traveling?
No, it was like one of those day trips. Because I remember clearly that I walked out of there commando. I mean, what else are you going to do?
So you threw your underwear away?
Had to.
Okay.
Yeah. Had you already left, or this was after you landed?
No, I was at the airport to come back.
Oh, thank God.
Okay.
That's at least a little better.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was just like a day trip.
Okay.
Now, why do I remember all this? I have no idea.
That'd be pretty hard to forget.
I was going to say.
Oh, this is from the pooping my pants that I wasn't going to make the game on time. Have you ever pooped your pants, Victor?
Yeah.
I mean, what is this, truth serum or what?
I don't know.
Jeez. God almighty, where's Summer?
Yeah, you tell us it's going to be like this.
The truth serum.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I'm just waiting on the storm to
Yeah,
hit.
I was going to say, where's the freak storm?
All right, throw another grenade to someone else.
No, I still haven't gotten personal hells from the other two.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Shippy and
man.
Shippy. It's okay, Victor.
No.
My personal hell is anything in the morning or anything that has to be serious in the morning. Like if I got to wake up and go do something that's serious, like if I had to go like if I had a meeting at in the morning, or if I had like an important phone call, like I have to wait till after about noon or 1 o'clock. Anything after that, I'll be in the best mood ever. But if I got to be up early for something and there's something serious, or I get involved in some small talk or anything that I haven't caffeinated myself for, because I can caffeinate myself to love anything. But in that sense, like I can't do early morning, anything, conversations, anything serious. I'm no good until about noon.
Like doctor's appointment, dentist
Oh,
appointment?
man. I mean, I could go.
Well, you have to. It's in the morning, but still.
I'd probably miss it.
Okay.
If it was a doctor's appointment or like I schedule everything, I guess I've gotten better about it recently.
You've at least been able to make our 10 a.m. show recordings a couple times.
Yeah.
And have not
every
been
time.
late. You've been on time.
Yeah.
You've been ready. You've been prepared.
Yeah.
I've been very proud of you.
Thank you. I've been proud of myself.
Like,
It's
I
been
admit
good.
there tends to be enough hang time most of the time because I'm usually waking up somewhere around 6:30 or 7 just with Darcy and Granger getting out of the house and all that.
I don't know how you do it.
I don't either, but I'll send a message maybe, and I know that, you know, your notifications are silenced and all that, so I'm not going to be waking you up. But waiting to get some sort of confirmation from Shippy that he's alive and awake makes me a little bit nervous every time, even though, like I said, perfect track record so far.
Yeah.
But I've also known you long enough to know when you didn't have a perfect track record.
Dude, it was rough for me for a while. Like, this has actually been a thing that I've grown up with a lot in terms of just like anything in the morning. Like I could go to bed try to go to bed at 9 p.m. I'm not going to sleep until like probably 1 a.m.
Yeah, you're a night owl.
Yeah, I'm a night owl for sure. Like, and it's just always been that way.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. I guess I'm just wired that way.
Hello. Me too.
I'm aware. So what's your personal hell?
I got about 1 million of them.
Name one.
All right, anything having to do with insurance.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one sucks.
I don't understand it.
I don't understand it either.
What do you mean copay?
Yeah, what does that mean? Who's the co here?
Yeah.
Who else?
Somebody
is
else
paying?
help me with this?
I understand I'm going to be paying somebody, but who is this co you're talking about?
Well, just wait till you get to Plan A, Plan B, supplemental, beep, like, what the hell are you talking about?
Yes.
Just sign here. Okay.
Yes.
There.
I couldn't read like a test in school like straight down. I would hop from different question to different question and just bounce my way around. I can't read all that print.
And all the plans, man, the plans. Is this plan good? Is this one good? Which one's right for me? I don't know. You tell me.
That's what it's supposed to do, but it doesn't. It's just which one is the most expensive.
And I gotta pay $10,000 before I get any sort of break?
Yeah, what the hell's a deductible? Seriously.
I don't know.
I don't know.
You hit that number and then something happens.
Yeah,
Right.
I
And
know,
we don't know what happens.
I know it's out there somewhere, but I don't know what it is. I don't know why it's there. I don't know what it does.
Where it's like your insurance doesn't count until you hit that amount or something.
Or
Like,
you have to have
they
enough
don't- they
damage
don't
that
help
the
you, or-
that the deductible you're gonna pay the deductible as part of the whole amount that you're gonna get. So the deductible is part of it, but it's more than the deductible. So sometimes you insurance adjusters, you get two people that kind of, okay, I'll tell you what, I'll take care of this, you take care of that, don't call anybody. There you go. So you don't have any deductible situation. I
still
sound
don't
like
understand.
an insurance guy.
You're
Holy
like-
smokes.
You might as well have been speaking Spanish.
Mira, hijo, así es. Agarras un madrazo y te cuesta más arreglar tu carro que el deducible. Entonces, pues vas a pagar el deducible junto con lo que te va a costar. Pero si el daño es menos del deducible, pues te haces güey y lo pagas y ya.
Ah, chaperone.
Yeah.
What did he say?
Claro que sí.
He
That's
explained
why
what
it's
the
in Chico Maravilla.
Oh, Chico.
In plain Spanish.
That was plain Spanish.
Yeah.
All right. We just talked a little bit about nighttime stuff, so tell me about blankets. Give me your thoughts.
Blankets.
I mean, they're great.
Heated, weighted.
I gotta have
What's
one.
your preference? Okay.
Did you say winded?
Weighted.
Oh, weighted. I've never had a weighted
I've never had one either.
Nah, I hear they're
but
great.
I'm very intrigued.
Me too.
A
It's-
weighted blanket.
Apparently, it's like having like another like body on you, and it's like a hug. But I've never had one.
I don't know if I want to be hugged all the time.
Yeah.
though.
Oh,
You
it's
know?
like it's kind of like that weight thing they put on you when they're taking X-rays.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh,
I think
yeah.
so,
That
yeah.
little
Yeah,
thing.
that
Like,
sort
I
of
don't think I can
iron
sleep
thing
like
or whatever.
that.
Oh
Yeah.
man, I don't
No.
want one of those on me.
No, I'd worry about
No.
my chest caving in because my bones aren't strong.
Is
enough.
that you have one of those?
No.
Oh.
I've thought about getting one, but because a lot of people swear by them, but I don't know. I just
Yeah.
I got my I've
Yes.
gone this long with my regular blankets. Why do I need?
Yeah,
Wait.
I'm good. I don't need anything different there.
Yeah.
I'm fine with it. I can hang with blankets as is.
My blanket game right now is actually pretty strong.
Oh,
Yeah.
what do you got?
I mean, they're just from Target, but those are some solid blankets.
Well,
Yeah.
they do have good stuff.
They have a good stuff, and it's all like you're like, oh, this is $5, this is $10, but it somehow adds up to like $400 every single time.
Mm-hmm.
My mother was a woman of the country, and women of the country are into quilting.
Oh yeah,
sure.
quilts are great.
Yeah,
Sure.
yeah. And she used to, from time to time, get on a quilting binge where she would, like, make quilts. And I've still got a couple of those.
Yeah, I have some
They're
of my
great.
I have some of my great grandma's quilts. Still.
Yeah, they're
Aw.
great,
Yeah.
man.
Well, on the subject of blankets, is your bed made right now?
Oh hell no.
No,
Yours
because,
isn't. Mike,
because
is your
I
bed
left
made?
before Darcy did,
Most
or
definitely.
after Darcy did.
Okay. Yours isn't?
No, like if my fiance leaves after I do, then I know the bed will get made. If I leave after she does, the bed will not be made.
I'll tell you what. When I finally get out of bed, I make my bed every morning.
That is a good routine.
I have to have my bed made so that when I come back into my room, everything's in its place.
Yes.
And
me
there's
too.
no clutter here.
Me too.
Yeah, like the kitchen, for example. There's
may-
not a plate in my sink right now.
You may think I occupy a world of chaos. You can think that if you want, but there is one thing that I do, and it's the very first thing every day is make the bed.
I do too. Amen to that.
That sounds great, but man,
But man, what?
you know, sounds like I got to wake up early
Yeah.
to do that.
No. Hey, I have a real system. Blah, dot, pull here, pull there.
Yes.
Done.
No, it takes 3 minutes.
But
Not
then
even.
But then you have to like undo it to get back in.
Not necessarily. No. No.
Victor.
Okay, when you make the bed, you have to open the bed to get in. That's an easy process. You just
Yeah,
grab the blanket
But
and
if you
jump
don't
in.
have to,
It's,
then
it's nothing.
But what if you want to get back in bed after you got out of bed? You know, you just want to get back in for a minute.
No,
you got to
okay,
like unmake
all right.
it again and make it again.
yeah,
All
it's a
right,
whole
Shippy,
thing.
what you're talking about there is a nap. Okay.
Yeah.
Take a nap in the
I
afternoon.
take a lot of naps.
Okay. Totally. Hey, this is the world of naps. But sometimes you're going to take a nap and you walk up, open the bed, you get in. Why? Because it's a little chilly. You got the fan on, whatever. But sometimes you just lay on the bed, when you're taking a nap.
And that's where you need a blanket.
What was that?
On top of your laid bed, do you just get a blanket, or do you just?
Yes, exactly.
Yeah,
Okay.
but you-
Okay. But
Yes.
sometimes I just lay no blanket or I'll just
Oh
conk
man.
out. Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. I feel like I would need a blanket or something. You know.
Yeah. Well, there you go.
I'm gonna try it.
Okay.
I'm gonna try to make my bed, even if it's noon, 11,
Yeah.
2. It doesn't matter. Whatever time I'll
Hey,
wake up.
it's
I'll try
never too late to make your bed.
All
And
right.
you can report your findings next week on Shippy and
All
Grooves.
right, I will. All right.
What the hell's a throw pillow?
Nah, I don't have any throw pillows.
Are those the smaller pillows that are on top of your other
yeah,
pillows?
they are. They
that's-
are.
yeah.
I've got a couple of those, and I hate them.
I don't have throw pillows.
Yeah, they just kind of get in the way.
Yeah, they do.
I got
They
the
do.
normal
They're-
pillow and then the long pillow.
They're a
One
very
here, one here.
non-essential part of the bedding scene.
So you don't include those when you make the bed.
Well, yeah, if they're there, I'm going to put the bed is not made until everything's in place.
I
What?
can't live like that.
Like I said,
I need
it
chaos.
sounds great.
No, dude, not me.
It sounds awesome, man.
Yeah, in theory, great, but
Yeah.
I don't want to do it.
Try it. You'll like it.
No.
Well, Mike, there's certain people that can live in chaos, that they want to live in chaos.
Yes.
Yeah,
Hello.
you know?
Oh, I know. There are.
Yeah.
Like
yeah.
we love to get in traffic and be like, "Oh man,
This is great.
this is kind of chaotic. Am I gonna make it?"
I don't know. I'm going to poop my pants.
Wish I was home in bed, but I'm not. I'm in traffic.
Exactly.
I guess that is an advantage. If the bed is made and you poop your pants, then you're just worried about the top.
Well,
You're not
that's
getting
true.
the actual sleeping chamber.
Oh, so that's where poop in the bed comes from? Isn't it another
I guess,
term?
yeah.
When you
yeah,
say
that's the bed.
that's
Man.
the bed, yeah.
My dog pooped my bed on my birthday.
Oh,
This last birthday.
What kind of dog is this?
We're not governed by the Federal Communications Commission. You can say shit the bed.
I know.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
I try to be family friendly. Thank
yeah.
you, Stephen.
Yeah, I woke up. He pooped my bed on my birthday.
So what breed of dog is?
A mini Aussie Doodle. He was almost 2 at the time.
He's a little itty bitty dude.
Yeah,
So his poop is little itty bitty too.
not this one.
Oh, okay. All right.
No, not this one. I don't know what I fed him. He may have just got something, off my unmade bed, but it was a bad one. So if I would have made my bed, though, maybe it would have been easier to clean up.
Maybe.
So I'm going to start. He sleeps in his kennel now.
Was he in trouble for that? Was he in trouble for that one?
I wasn't, mad at him. I mean, I kind of was mad at him, but it's like, I don't know. I think he just got sick. He was just sick at the time. So it's like, you can't be too mad. Like, he's
Yeah.
a puppy.
You can't get mad at a dog anyway.
He really can't.
No.
I tried to, but can't.
My dog pooped out a balloon once.
Oh,
What?
because he ate one.
Which dog? Ponyo?
Ponyo. She apparently, when I was living by the AAC, I was walking her, and apparently she ate some of the debris that was along the fence and stuff. And one of those items apparently was a balloon because she was kind of shaking some for a little while. And dogs will kind of do that, especially if they are having issues.
What
and,
breed of dog is this?
She's a Shiba Inu,
Wow.
the Dogecoin dog. Looks like a fox, basically.
Really? Wow.
Yeah.
Dogecoin.
But yeah, so we don't have to worry about that. But yeah, so she finally the next day pooped because she hadn't done that in 24 hours, and there's a yellow balloon just kind of wrapped all around, but it was fully intact.
Wow.
Did
It wasn't. It
inflate?
wasn't. No, it wasn't inflated.
Oh, okay.
I
That would've been
was
kinda
kind of
funny.
hoping if it was going to happen that it would inflate coming out of her butt, but it didn't.
You'd gone viral. For sure.
I know. I wouldn't have remembered to film it.
You wouldn't
Your
have had your
screen
phone
time
handy?
was higher.
I know, because my screen time is so
Yeah.
low, I don't automatically think, oh, I need to film this because it's neat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, my screen time is not low, and I still never think to film anything.
No.
It is tough to remember things.
It really is.
So you're
That's-
into Dogecoin, huh?
I don't have a thing to do with Dogecoin. That's just the type of dog that
He
I
bought
have.
the Dogecoin
Yeah.
dog.
Right,
Is that
but
like
not because of
Bitcoin?
the
Is that what
Dogecoin.
you're talking about? Dogecoin?
I don't know.
Me neither.
Are you into Bitcoin, Shoopy?
I do not understand a thing about it and think it's silly.
But we love bits.
So anyway, paper or plastic?
Paper or plastic?
For what?
Oh, that's the next
Recreation.
grenade.
Yeah, that's
oh,
the next
I'm sorry.
grenade.
I thought that had to
I
do
didn't
with
bring,
the balloon.
I didn't bring my grenade to toss around here.
I thought it had to do with the pooped balloon.
I've never heard of paper balloons. Wait, is that a thing? No.
No.
No, no, there can't be a paper balloon.
All right, so anyway,
planes.
paper or plastic? Talk.
For what?
Shopping?
Plastic.
I do plastic too because I use those on my garbage can, kind of a ghetto look of kind of hang
Ah.
it there. And
No,
then
that's a
use
great
those
way.
little bags.
Yeah, it's
and then-
efficient.
yeah.
I do that too. It gives me street cred.
How so, Michael?
I don't know. It just makes me look like a guy you wouldn't want to mess around with because he's got. He uses plastic.
I think you're a street tough.
He uses the supermarket bag as the garbage bag.
Yeah, you're the OG.
Yeah, that's right.
That's how it first started.
That's fun.
Trash bags. What's your favorite smell?
New
'Cause
car.
I believe I had notes for you for bleach and gasoline being smells that you like.
Yeah, I'm fond of those.
But you don't huff.
No, I don't huff.
You just like the smell.
What is huffing exactly?
It's breathing it in deep.
No, I don't do that. I use those things only for the function that they're intended.
To bleach stuff and gas stuff up.
What are you trying to tell us?
See, now they want us to stop
Oh,
talking.
now they
Yeah.
want to. Okay, now we're getting the big wrap-ups.
He wrote it down.
That's what that meant.
Should have put it in Spanish. Órale, güey.
Yeah, Victor still doesn't understand.
Órale, güey.
He's gonna keep talking. He's gonna keep talking.
Oh, he'll understand it now.
Uh-oh.
Órale, güey. Ya, güey. Hey, you have to have the 2 dots over the U. The umlaut, whatever they call it. Yeah, no, seriously. Hey,
Yeah,
we're
the
going to do it
omelet.
right. We're going to do it right. Ya, güey.
Boy, he lost about 30% of his street cred right there.
Who?
Yvonne.
Yeah.
Why?
Chico.
I thought it was Ivan.
Oh, with the umlaut over the U?
He's go back to Ivan. All right. This is it. We're wrapping up here. Thanks to you for being out there by the channel. Thanks to Becca for stringing this together. Thanks to Yvonne. Thanks to Ashley. And thanks to Summer. And all the folks here at the CBD House of Healing for having us out. Thank you for watching. This is your dog companion. It is Shoopy and Shippy. It is Maximo. And it's all of us here at Stolen Water. We love you. Bye.
All right. I'm going to go take my pants off.
Your Dog Companion is a Stolen Water Media presentation.